will travel.
Have Dice Will Travel. That sounds like a great name for a book, or at least a chapter of the book.
I was about to say it sounds like
You're
a
welcome.
band.
You're more than willing to use that.
Oh shit! I don't think bait that. Ah!
What happened?
Nice.
Don't worry about it.
Has the DM been assaulted by Kitten?
No,
Are you
Not
sure?
yet.
got off my lap. I was napping on my lap for like a solid 4 hours.
Wait,
so-
hold on. The kitten fell off your lap?
You know, he got up and got off my lap.
Okay, it sounded like he just
Getting
like,
down.
Kitten down, need a res.
To put in perspective, I posted the picture, and then he was on my lap until probably about half an hour ago.
Dang.
Okay.
I think
That-
me and that cat are gonna have a great time.
That's spirit animal.
Right.
Cats,
Okay.
cats do sleep an inordinate amount of hours. So
Speaking of sounds sus, you probably thought that with me the other day, Hawkross.
Speaking of, have you given him a
Yes.
name yet, or do I have
Who?
to continue to call him Nugget?
You're gonna have to call him Nugget for a little bit longer. I'm still thinking.
When I was asking you questions, Cross, you're like sounds sus.
What questions? When? Who?
The
What?
Drakeen.
Oh yeah.
You got it real quick.
hmm
Mercy was coloring and she goes, I know nothing about Cross. I'm like, I got you.
who
That
has the
proceeded
best
to give
memory
you
of what
nothing
just
for like
happened?
an hour.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no,
His
but I
name
had
is
the
not
best
Baby
answer,
Cat.
Cross.
He
Well-
needs an actual name.
Well, you see, we got ourselves a ship,
No one liked Axel. Even I didn't like Axel.
and
So he
then
needed a proper name.
we met our kobold friend, who we thought
Oh,
was
yeah.
a derpy little piece of shit. And turns
yeah,
out he's a
that dude.
smart little piece of shit.
What's his name again?
It was
Ew.
you.
No,
It
like,
really
he
is.
actually has a full name, right?
Yeah, I was
It
about
was
to say.
you.
No one ever
it
got it.
was you.
Yeah,
Really
he
long
never
name.
gave it to us.
No, like I thought he.
He never gave it.
I don't think he
Never
ever
gave it.
told us an actual
He
name.
said ew,
Really?
sometimes eh.
Nah.
Yeah.
And we just kind of went with it and didn't care enough.
I
No one asked for his proper
know.
name, so
No, I seem to
know
recall
he
that he
said
had like a
something to
Percival
you.
length of name.
nope, never got it.
No,
Huh.
I don't think we did. I
Maybe
know
I
he
would say
said
Umbrella,
something
maybe
to
it
you
is.
in Draconic, which I don't remember if I
Oh,
ever
yeah.
got the translation for.
Did you?
Hit.
I don't remember if Fluffy ever gave it to me.
Well,
I
you don't
remember
know
Fluffy.
Draconic, right? You don't know
I-
Draconic, so that's
I
fine.
do though.
He never gave his name in Draconic.
Yeah, I
no,
was
that's
just
not
saying
what we're
I don't
talking about.
remember what he said in Draconic because I don't remember if you translated it for me after I told you because you were so flabbergasted that I knew Draconic.
Flabbergasted.
Yeah, 'cause I said it to everyone,
Looks at everybody's character sheet.
which is
You know
they never know what
Draconic?
we truly are.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Oh, that's too good.
It wasn't really a big secret.
I mean, it was until I was like, "Hey, Draconic, I know it."
I speak dwarf and I'm proud.
No, because I literally said it to everyone before I knew you knew Draconic. I didn't mean to, but
I don't remember. Look, I'm tired. Shut up.
You'll be
It's been 2 weeks, we're fine.
fine. It's been 2 weeks.
Hey, fuck all y'all. I still apparently remembered more than y'all.
I wasn't here.
Have an excuse, Blaze.
Oh, actually, yeah.
I
no,
have an
seem to
excuse for
recall
my
that there was a character
lack
that has
of
been
brain.
returning to our
Ooh,
party. A returning
What?
character.
what'd you say?
Isn't it the Twigman, the blight thing?
Stumpy!
Stumpy.
Yeah, you got
there
Stumpy.
we go.
We have Stumpy back.
Came back.
Huge.
Stumpy
Now we're
is
just gonna
our
hear
ship-
random Italian gibberish
shipwright.
or Italian-like gibberish.
ship right.
And then
That I
Oz is
do
just
remember.
like, buddy!
Yes.
Osberg.
Oz
He's some bird character.
came out
Right?
of, Nissan.
Yeah. And Nissan's just like, what are you guys looking at?
Has absolutely no memory of it.
So good. I love the way I designed that.
I say only one person actually knows who Stumpy is.
Yes.
I think there's like 2 people technically. Still.
Yeah, but one of them isn't really here all the time.
Wait, is Grashon
Wait.
finally on the ship now, or?
I guess 2 people? Hard to
Groshan.
say.
I don't know if we ever got Garshan on the ship.
But to say,
Raishan was somewhere on the ship, being
yeah,
Ex-
I'm pretty sure Groshan made it on the ship.
yeah.
Wait, what do you mean only one person knows who Stumpy is? Groshan, Cabbage,
Valia.
Valia. That's
Oh,
3
right.
people.
Three people.
That
Technically,
okay?
it's
That's a good
4
point.
because anything that Oz knows, Nissan,
Nissan
should
knows.
know too.
Yeah, exactly.
And since they're interchangeable now, yeah. Okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm bad at math.
Y'all need my sleepy ass.
Hey,
Y'all wake asses.
Well,
I
knew
I at
knew
least
it.
knew
I
that.
just-
I knew that one.
Look,
Okay.
I knew. I
Okay.
just let Neil do his thing.
Yeah.
Blaze is just too quiet. Okay, Blaze is in Blaze's corner.
I don't know shit. I'm just here.
Sometimes you just gotta let Neil like just blurt out all of his info and then you correct him.
I
I'll
actually do that on
facilitate.
purpose. I take pleasure in correcting him.
I take pleasure in.
And I take pleasure in being inaccurate.
It's true. I can confirm this.
Uh-huh.
He enjoys it a little too much, I must say.
Yeah.
And that was all on
Anyways,
stream. Feels good.
Yeah, I think that was the
Eating supper
recap of everything that happened.
Pretty much.
Are we forgetting anything?
I think we made the decision to go to Dogan Mist. I
Mhm.
almost said Dog Mist.
Dog meat.
Dog meat, yes. Also, our
Doge
boat's
meat.
name is the Gestalt.
Yes. Wait, I thought that we were
No,
going to be
no,
called
no,
the
no,
Gestalt.
no. We're the
Oh.
Gestalt Pirates. Our boat name is still the Gibson.
Oh, the Gibson. That's right. I knew. See, they both start with G. I knew it was G.
Fuck.
Oh,
Listen.
Every time I hear Gibson, I just think it's like a
No.
guitar and
Yeah,
This is-
same.
This is the reason why we have a party notes section where it is clearly defined.
Yeah,
do you have
I-
one here?
Yeah, I just
No.
put it down as your name, so I
I'm
put
not.
it down as Garrison instead.
I'm not
That's
here.
not-
Sorry.
put down my name. What the?
That is
Yeah.
Gibson.
Also, you still need to give me a name.
That's
I
right.
muted myself.
That was the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I almost forgot
we're
how
all on
Nissan's
the
voice goes.
deck, correct?
Yeah,
After-
because yeah,
Did
and-
Twig's appearance.
yeah,
Stumpy?
because like Stompy came out. Stumpy came
Stumpy.
out. Yeah, well, I'm calling
Stompy.
him Stompy now. He's huge. He's big boy now. Stumpy came out.
You retrieved Garshan, yes. I don't remember if you retrieved
I-
Garshan.
I
or
think,
not.
honestly
I think
believe
for
that we
sake of
have
brevity, we
Groshan.
said we did.
Yeah, pretty sure we have Groshan. If I
Yeah.
remember correctly. Watch the VOD.
Cool. I just wanted to
Yeet.
make sure.
Yeet.
As long as Garshan says Garshan's on the ship, we're fine. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So,
Unless we somehow like mistakenly forgot him.
mean-
bad things happened. You became pirate.
Groshan has his ways.
You have you as your navigator. You have
Blech.
Stumpy as your shipwright.
Also Blay.
And you got Lizard Man as your smith / enchanting person.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You have gotten a starting point map for the island.
Oh, and a reminder, for those of you who may or may not recall, guns are craftable by the Lizard Man. Players know that guns are on the Lizard Man person, so that is something that is possible. I
Yeah.
seem to
Can I have
recall
him
that some
make a
people
gun?
want to be
Well,
multi-classing
no,
people.
we don't have it once.
Yep.
Well,
I'm just like
you also
sticking
gotta remember. I
this.
think he's the only one with proficiency in guns, though. So he'd be the only one that actually knows what a gun is.
Mm,
Yeah, that's just player knowledge.
yeah.
So
Crossover
technically,
in the-
yes, you can learn how to use a gun, but
Yeah, because I seem to recall that a couple of people were asking me to like make stuff. Like
Why
me,
would
the
have
player.
perfectly good fits to punch people with already.
oh, yeah. Speaking of making things, it'll take a couple of days to get to the island. So anything that's being made is gonna be made by then.
Cool.
Remember, me and Ari had a long conversation about the guns.
Exactly. That's why I'm bringing it up.
But yes, if you're proficient with a gun, you can use a gun. If you're not proficient with a gun, good luck using a gun.
It'll
What if
explode
you
in your
combine?
face.
Wait, actually, DM, that's a fairly decent question. Can you become proficient in something?
Yeah, if you want
go
to spend time to learn how to use something, sure.
Okay.
Well,
So,
no
wi-
problem.
have
so a
save
wizard
time.
being able to use like medium armor eventually.
Eventually, but like I mean, especially with like armor, you'd be having to wear it and get used to it. So there'd be
Yeah.
like, it would not be a fun time while learning how to use it. But technically, yes.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I
can
was about to
imagine.
say like that's gonna take a lot of time to get used to.
It's chafing.
Mm. Oh no.
It's like if you're trying to use a gun, if you're proficient
Swampy.
with like ranged weapons,
Yeah.
to the
Like,
to the extent that
very
like
impressive.
yeah, it's gonna be a lot easier.
Or just become a sniper.
That one took a moment. I had to
But yeah.
find that one on my keyboard.
So
I don't save.
you're all on your boat, all in your barracks except for the captain who's in his
I
fancy
should bring my dice
quarters.
out.
And you all decided to go to City of Rainbow.
Oh, is that where we're
Which
going
one?
first?
City of Rainbow Road.
For the sake of me, which one was that one again?
Dog and Mist.
Let me. Never mind.
The
There's
dragon.
notes. Okay, thank you. That's what I was
Yeah.
asking.
Mhm.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
there's
that's like
notes.
the
Gra-
exact
dragon.
problem in this prep. Okay.
Dragons? Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the question you were gonna start on, which is kind of the first one you'd get to anyway. Here's essentially, from what you understand, that they
No,
had a
that was
dragon
short.
that lived there. Due to issues with the dragon was killed, and they're asking for help hunting down the remaining children.
That's right.
It is also one of the few cities that, like, it's a fairly large city, built on the knowledge that this dragon provided for them. It has both a bardic school and a wizarding school.
So what we understand is the humans are a bunch of douchebags.
It's a well-off, educated city. It is
So a
it
bunch
is
of
known
douchebags.
it is known yeah it is
I mean-
known for the two schools and high amounts of fashion.
Ooh, fashion.
Shut up! I like that.
Like,
That's important to me.
It's very much like imagine like a very intelligent like Paris sort of situation.
Okay.
Oh
I don't know
god,
if
it's
you guys can see that.
Paris.
Wally's gonna spend some
Who?
money.
I put dragon problem over Dogan Mist.
Progging.
Dragon.
Pragan.
Yeah, close enough.
Dragon
it's
problem blim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get rid of that second one.
But yes,
Yeah.
it is Dog and Mist, aka the city of
Dragon.
rainbows.
Cabbage.
Yes.
I zoomed in where Dog and Mist was.
Oh my god damn it.
What happened?
Did
What
you
am I
Look
having
at
to
the look
at?
at Dogan Mist and look just above it. Right on the edge of the island.
No.
I'll let you figure it out from there.
I like how tiny it is.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's the
I
best
missed you guys.
part. I missed you guys.
Okay.
Way too long.
Is anyone doing anything exciting on your boat ride?
Actually, yes. This has been like a. Well, let's get the city of bitches out of the way.
Yes. I'm crying.
Also, how did you get back on my lap?
How did you not notice?
How did you not
I
notice?
put him here, and I just didn't think about it.
Forgot.
Oh, that's funny.
It's exactly what happened. I picked him up and I just set him on my lap. Out of instinct. And now he's just here.
Kitten goes where he pleases.
Okay. Had to mute myself there because I'm laughing too hard. Uh,
Okay.
so how long does it take for our current location to become that location?
I'd probably say 2 days.
Oh, that's
Okay.
actually fairly quick.
Yeah. Well, hopefully my little thing won't take too long. I just wanted to go visit our new Smith lizard friend.
To
Hawk
You
wanted to.
find him humming away while carving up a piece of bone.
That tracks. Hawk is he's gonna ask him to see if he can't modify Hawk's plate armor a bit. Just so
Oh.
it's easier for the blood to be used for its abilities.
So where exactly are you trying to draw the blood from?
Me, anywhere.
Well, I know, but I need to know exactly the location. If you're gonna be doing it from one hand or the other, or if it's gonna be a forearm or somewhere else, needs to kind of be specific.
Forearms would be preferable.
All right or left?
Yes.
Both.
Both. All right.
Please.
I think I can make them modifications you want.
Thank you.
I
that's really
imagine
all.
it, DM.
Yeah.
I imagine it would not be like a difficult thing to do.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
especially
essentially
something
just
like this.
adding, like, slits.
Chad, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Yep.
just adding like slits or something to make
Or
it
ribbon
easier
even.
for him to do.
Yeah.
That was it.
Chat, you have no idea how
Okay.
much I miss these guys.
So yeah, I'm
Uh,
not even sure if I need a roll for that.
oh my
No,
god.
you're fine. Anything
Yeah.
like cosmetic, I'm not gonna make you roll unless you want to.
All right.
Oh, that is too funny.
Speaking of which, it's been so long I don't even have my dice on me. Hold on.
God dang it.
Luckily, my dice never moves from where they belong.
I just use
any-
the dice from D&D Beyond.
Anyone else
casual.
doing anything while on the ship? As a
Um,
Stumpy and you kind of stomp along.
Yes.
I guess
Is-
Stumpy wouldn't stop. Stumpy just kind of flows with the ship because he's part of it now. But
Yeah.
He's
But
part
I
of the
imagine
ship.
you just riding on Stumpy's shoulders.
Oh,
well, it's like it's essentially like Earth Glide, but wood.
Wood glide.
So he can just
He just
kind of
floats.
melds into the ship. Like he's literally a part of the ship.
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
Yes, I was about to make the comment. Thank you.
So
I just
wait,
imagine
Love it.
I just imagine
Wait.
you on his shoulder, then Stumpy goes down on the ground, and then you just hit the floor.
It's like,
God
God
dang
damn
it.
it.
telling me
Ah.
this whole time we are either on or inside Stumpy?
Yes.
Yes.
Once again,
Nothing's changed.
nothing has
Nothing
changed.
has changed.
Okay.
As much as things have changed, nothing has
Nothing
really
has.
changed.
As much things change, they all stay the same.
That's
I
Mhm.
mean,
right.
theoretically, Stumpy is just like in the ship. He's not the entire ship. It's
I mean,
just
close enough if you can
At that
remove
moment.
it whenever you
like a
want.
stone golem. They're not the mountain. They're just in the mountain.
They could be.
Okay.
Pretty sure they're the
Piloted like a
mountain.
giant stone mech.
Was
That being
leaving
said, he could be literally anywhere, and you wouldn't know because
Yeah, don't
he's
give me ideas.
in the wood. But
He didn't hear it. It's fine.
Perfect.
I'm a DM. I'm sorry. Oh man.
The worst.
no, and like you was mostly just
Put the
kind
bodies
of.
at the floor.
You guys don't know where you is. No one's really checked on him.
Ew.
He's either at his table
Ew.
or he's not at his table.
I mean,
He gets
honestly,
around.
that's pretty fair. I feel like Nissan would like wonder the ship purely because Oz, like, without Nissan knowing, is kind of like forcing him just to go see Stumpy.
Oh,
Every now and then
also,
we just catch him going, Stumpy!
Stumpy!
as a reminder of why you're all sus of you, remember he can steal abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh
Do
yes.
you recall that?
He did reveal his like. What did he?
Yeah,
not?
through sheer force of stupidity, we made him reveal his nature.
Yeah.
To not leaving him alone.
You can thank the demon for that one.
So what happened?
Right.
Um,
So what had happened was
Actually, I'll find out. Valia doesn't know.
fair.
it's gonna still say sheer force of stupidity.
Is anyone else doing anything on the ship? before we get to the mainland.
Nothing of importance.
Nissan's just looking out into the water.
Valia is she's tired.
Okay. You guys relax for a bit, and eventually you hit land. You pull up to a dock.
I say, how hard do we hit
And-
it? Like,
No, you relatively pull up to a dock. There's quite a few
Land
dock workers there. You kind of as you're pulling up, you get a view of the city from a distance. It's a fairly large city, surrounded by green.
hmm.
But like as you're pulling up, you notice that like almost everything else is like desert. So there's definitely some sort of magic at work keeping the city within this kind of environment.
How's the
it's-
climate like inside the city? I mean,
It's actually
Okay.
I'd say it hovers at like a consistent like 65 to 70 degrees.
oh, okay.
So it's cold.
For the lizard.
Is that cold?
For the
To
lizard.
Blaze, yes.
Freezing. No, I'm kidding.
Screams it. I'll see.
Yeah, they prefer it when the sun is charring them.
Yes, but
No,
And-
do T-Rex have a different temperament for hot and cold?
Probably.
Yes.
Aren't I cold?
I mean they're
If
used
you're
to like
resistant to
human.
fire, you can literally just sit out in a boiling desert and not feel a thing.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
fire resistance, which is heat resistance.
Yeah. If you can be
It's
on
extreme
the
heat
plane,
resistance.
if you can be on the plane of fire and not feel a thing, yeah, you're fine.
You know, I forgot I was light blue.
Screams in Ozzy.
Okay. So undercommon.
I just imagine like fucking Nissan looking down and just getting like, what the fuck? All right.
Oh right.
But it's like I said, it's a large city. And as you get closer, you kind of notice that there's a lot of like towers. They seem to be made of like crystal. A lot of things that kind of portray this like prism effect of like the
External
sunlight hits
crystals?
it and it kind of splashes rainbows everywhere. A lot of gems.
Well, even for
Oh,
my
yeah,
taste, this is a
that-
little bit ostentatious.
Yeah, that's a little bit too much for me.
I think it's fine.
I mean, it's sure,
Hmm.
and it's a nice, welcome change of scenery, but it's a little bit over the top, I think.
Just a little bit.
Valia shrugs.
All right, so where do we begin?
Town square. Usually a good gathering spot for people and information.
Seems
Well,
that most people
last
like
time
to
we didn't really
actually-
have a plan. It was interesting.
Oh, pray tell what happened.
We don't talk about that day.
Is it bad? I mean, what exactly happened?
I mean,
Valia kind of smirks at that. So his memories are really with you.
yes, unfortunately they are. It was very
Yeah,
disappointing.
don't mind me.
So, oh wait, are we having this conversation in the barracks or are we like on deck?
I was
I'm imagining we're like on deck.
I
getting
assumed
off
we
of
were on
deck.
deck. So the question then becomes: is Vyzen on deck?
Oh yeah. Is everybody on deck?
as I'm from Iowa, we'll just say it's a nice, cool place. It's not cold.
Their window.
Because apparently 65 to 70 degrees is cold to some of you.
Hey,
No.
hey, I
Wait,
can have
wait. Wendy has a very good point. Is there window?
What?
Is
Is
there
there
wind?
As
Yeah.
a man from
Oh,
Iowa,
is there wind? It's a very, very like it's just enough
It's a
to
sea
like
breeze.
make things pretty, but not
Yeah,
enough to make things cold.
Yeah, you get an onshore breeze in the afternoon, but not really much of anything in the
So yeah,
in the
is
morning.
Vyzen on deck?
What time of day is it?
That's a good
That's a good
question.
I mean, I'd assume you take it slow to pull up around like noonish.
Noon. It's noon.
But it's
It's
high
high
noon.
noon.
Bison is just strutting on the deck.
I have a question for Spath real fast.
You
Is your
still have a
hat-
very ostentatious outfit, don't you?
Yes.
Yes, to that. Is your ostentatious outfit the hat from Final Fantasy 14? Is it
I
a
believe
monster?
I agreed that
I
the
sure
whole
hope
hat-
so.
Yes.
I sure
Okay.
hope so. Thank God.
That was just one personal clarification.
Gotcha.
So
Well,
yes,
looks like our-
Bison is coming onto deck.
It looks like
I'm
our
gonna-
captain has joined us.
Oh.
Oh yes, a fearless leader is here.
All right. So, Luffy, what exactly are we doing?
Luffy.
I see what this has become.
Also, just to beg the question, who's steering the ship?
No
No
one.
one.
Oh,
we
we have
were
to steer the ship?
And we just go on by the dock.
I thought we were docked already.
We just trust
No,
our
it was
soldiers
magic.
to lead us.
That was a joke. I just wanted to see who would step up and say, "I'm driving this thing."
Isn't it Stumpy?
I don't know shit about steering a ship.
If I had
Stumpy.
already said that Bison was just now strutting on deck, I'd say he was driving it, but no, he's just now strutting on deck.
Me, being as none of you have actually trained in how to use a boat,
Absolutely not.
you have Stumpy and his multiple stumpettes.
Yes.
I also
That's
I also wanted to point out, just for the sake of pointing it out, because that's how my brain worked. I was almost about to start talking to Bison as if he was Orn.
Oh!
Oh my
That's
gosh.
okay. I almost started talking as
What?
Bison like he was Ord, and then I was like, wait, this is Bison.
So yes,
wait a minute.
your,
It's been 2 weeks. How is it this bad?
Oh no.
your great captain arrives on deck as you guys finish docking. The ship seems to be
Yeah.
and tied down.
For some reason, I thought Bison had Orn knowledge.
You know?
I'd like
You
to
have
know
2
where
weeks
this is
to
going
get
now.
on
It was basically tied a lot to that one fateful "we're merchants, we're not merchants" interaction.
Oh yeah. I thought it was like we don't talk
I
about that
forgot Bison
day.
doesn't know about that. Anyway,
Nope. Okay. I see you alive.
Indeed we have.
so given this group's most of this group's how should I say track record, we should probably go to town with a plan.
And I
Those
would
are
also
good.
like to point
Okay with
out
a plan.
that my kind is not normally allowed in such spaces.
What?
So, might be best to leave me here.
Or we can dress you in rags.
We could.
You
I
can give me your
am
hat.
not dressing in rags. Do you see my outfit? It is just to my liking, thank you very much.
At least wear a hat.
Why would I want to
Or a
wear something on
cloak.
my head?
Or a cloak. Maybe a cape even.
A letter of introduction.
Too damn
would be
high is the
better.
answer to that question.
What is Garshan's passive
I mean,
perception?
if you-
24 some shit.
God.
I knew
Even
it.
with the nat 20,
He kind of knows everything.
can't fucking. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it depends on if you consider a nat 20 an auto success.
No, I wouldn't consider it not a success. And it's like you
But
can't beat it.
yeah.
So yeah, no one else does. 'Cause I don't think anyone else has a passive perception that high.
Oh,
Like
absolutely not.
Gashan does see you sneaking off the ship.
Is he gonna tell us?
Uh,
something?
He kind of glances over at Bison. Assuming Bison is
I
like.
was gonna say
nearby.
that was Bison's passive perception high note.
Right.
Notice the glare. And by
How
noticing that glare, do you
intensely are you
determine what it means?
How intensely are you glaring at me?
Actually, technically, yeah, because it is wisdom based, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Yes.
have
Yeah.
15 passive.
Okay, then yeah, because he rolled a nat 20, which puts him at a 23.
Ooh, almost beat you.
And again, haha, haha, haha. What have I done
That's
to
why
my
I
character?
only asked for Garshawn, because I'm like, there's only one person that could technically beat him with a nat 20.
Oh no.
What have I done?
Um,
Wait.
Trying to think of how Bison would react to this.
Like he would make it obvious, but not obvious per se.
As passionate
Actually, he would have done it a
sometimes.
different way, but we're gonna call it this way. So
Yeah, Visor breaks off for the group like mid sentence and goes over to Groshan.
Just mid sentence stops.
Mid sentence stops. Visor knows.
Did he just?
Visor knows shit's happening.
All right. He kind of scratches. Okay. So, just so I understand how this works as a player, the whole mind talk thing, like that does not involve like moving the mouth at all if you're replying to the person who has that ability, right?
Only if I trigger it.
Okay. He scratches his head.
Ping.
Ping.
There you go.
And he notifies he notifies Vyzen immediately of what he just saw.
You hear a Discord boop in your head.
Bro.
Hold up, I got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Visor
That's not the
just
canon
joined
sound.
chat. So what exactly did you see?
I basically like Gresham tells Vyzen that he saw that I forgot the fucking name already.
You.
Blech.
Ew.
Ick.
Sometimes
like
blade.
disgusting sound. Thing is, no one has got his actual name.
Ick.
Don't bother with
Yeah.
that.
He basically says that Blech is
Yes.
snuck off.
I don't like the idea of leaving him alone. He's
I
already
do.
hiding something from us.
You can't.
I do.
Lizard man, chill out.
Honestly, I think they
Fine.
can fend for themselves. They
You
seem to be
can't hear
fairly
it.
You can't hear this. That's why I said chill out.
You guys
I
also
thought we were
know
saying this out loud.
this
I'm
is
sorry.
this is a city that probably has a lot of magic, and he is essentially a lich.
Mm,
He's out to do
That's
some
right.
harvesting, I guess.
Can you follow him, Groshan?
I can try. Do I have to roll?
You'd have to. I mean, at this point, he'd be out of your sight.
But like, would he be able to like go like? Because the plan that I have is like he'd stealth and then kind of just like follow, or go in the direction that he saw
Well,
the thing
the
go.
thing here's the thing. Technically speaking, he would have been invisible when he went off the boat, especially in this city. But
How good does her tracking skills need to be to get caught up to it?
you're tracking a small creature through a large city, so
I
good
mean,
luck.
I mean, I like what ability, like other than like survival, which I don't think it would be survival per se. Would it come under investigation?
It'd be investigation.
That's a passive of 23,
Oh my god.
and I have a +8. So
Okay.
I can have
Using
a
Groshan like a
Rogues.
bloodhound or something, or
Rogues.
Just rogues.
I
in
mean, it's
general.
not just that she's a rogue. She also took that feat.
True.
yeah.
I mean, even with a 23, you wouldn't know exactly how he got there. You'd be able to figure out he's probably going to the wizard school.
Do the
Like-
things on the ship, or
Yeah, I would. If I understand how those work, investigation would give you an idea of where you think he might be going. Whether you're right or not, play up in the air. Survival is going to be whether you can actually like
Survival would be tracking his footsteps, and I don't even think you could roll high enough to track him through a large city like this.
Fuck is
This,
survival.
this
I
would,
don't.
that would be more of a situation where you are in like urban bounty hunter background. They might have a chance because they would be used to this sort of stuff.
Shut the fuck up.
But unless you're highly skilled, specifically tracking people in a city, like I said you would know he's going to the wizard school.
I just got real nostalgic for Star all of a sudden.
In before stars in this city, and we have no idea.
Imagine.
Oh no, they've already established where Star is. I
Okay.
put it into the bar talk a while back.
Go and read that. Definitely will.
Yeah. All right. So would he have to follow and like kind of track as best as he can to kind of figure that out, or
No, that would just come from passive wisdom, honestly.
Mm.
Like
Ah,
both you and Vizen would be able to deduce that, oh, this is somebody that is looking for books and the arcane and knowledge in the arcane. Hey, we're at a place with a large wizarding school.
yeah. That the thing that is like worrying me as a player, and probably Greshon as well, is the actual stealthing away. Why would he need to?
I mean, it honestly wasn't him like trying to stealth away. He just didn't say anything. It was more the fact that it's whether or not you would have seen him before he went invisible. Like he just didn't say anything. And I would point out you would have seen him leave the boat and then just poof.
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 Poof poof.
Oh no.
Cass
All
is
right.
I remember.
So in that, like, he kind of just like magic school, like kind of like nods at Vizen, as in like basically being like an idea of like where he might be going. And then he's like, "Should we worry about that?"
I don't think Bison did any investigation while we were sailing.
Like I said, if you guys want to go back and be like, hey, we have this crewmate that we've been on the ship with for 2 days, because I highly doubt any with how some of you are, there's not a doubt in my mind that some of you would have questioned him at some point.
I mean, Nissan literally questioned him so much to the point where he revealed who he
Broke
was.
character.
So I'm pretty sure Nissan would have
Like-
done so.
Like on the with the time on the ship, just from like idle chit chat, you would have learned that he used to be a powerful wizard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you were told this day one.
Right.
He was a powerful wizard. He was trying to essentially make a lich body, and ended up
With the
turning
kobold.
himself into a kobold.
Mm-hmm.
And
he
a
had
lot
this
of his
whole-
obsession comes in that whole lichdom
Right.
sect of, I want to be immortal so I can gather more knowledge.
And then you had this whole like whiteboard setup thing, and then like half of the characters were falling asleep. That part I remember. That was funny.
Yeah, he was explaining.
Yeah.
Forgot about
Yeah,
that.
and
Nissan was just like-
a lot of you would have learned that he, like, just through passive and like him, because he would have went and talked to Nameless.
Mm.
Just a lot of what he does, he studies draconic runes and the like.
That's right.
Yeah, actually, point in case, my character would not really have interacted with you that much.
He did, though,
he wouldn't
because
have,
of the map.
Like, if you would have just kind of been like, whatever, he would have just been like,
Yeah.
cool, whatever. He just
Exactly,
he
like,
essentially was
we're-
watching you to
We're
study
different
you.
fields. We're different
Yeah.
fields, essentially.
Mm.
We can understand each other and appreciate each other, but it's two different fields. It's like an archaeologist talking to a paleontologist.
Yeah, like it wouldn't have been like a lot of sit down and discuss. It would have just been
Exactly.
like, hey, trade notes sort of thing.
Exactly.
Fair.
Short interactions.
Yeah.
Like
Enough
commentary,
time.
like, oh, you can do this real quick. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Like the big things you would have learned, you know, looking for immortality, studying
Versus
Draconic,
My own thing.
and yeah, and then he a lot like he studies Draconic, and then a lot of I don't know exactly what to call it. It essentially think of the star map. He studies a
Mhm.
lot of that like astrological sort of magics.
Right.
Looks to the stars.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of like old school. Like that old man that's just kind of like, goddamn you kids and your newfangled devices. That's like his view of magic.
It's fair.
And I represent that newfangled magic.
Exactly. That's why it's kind of like he's not like, you know, I hate this new school magic. He doesn't understand it, which is
Yeah.
probably why he would have come to you and been like, oh, this is this and this and this.
Without admitting that he wanted to know.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
old timers worried about how he's going to maintain his musket versus the new guy who's maintaining like a rocket launcher or something.
Exactly.
Makes sense to me.
It's like you
Or
can make a
a
really
railgun.
good spear, but
Yeah.
goddamn does he understand your gun? What is this black powder?
You want to buy the black powder?
Thank
What?
you.
I shoot arrow. It travels through dimensions.
I should have expected that, but I didn't.
But yes, so
Have a
that
critical
is
roll on the brain.
that is the knowledge, Jim.
You're welcome.
You gain from your short interaction with him, because he really wouldn't talk to most of you for too long periods of time, because he would just
Mhm.
be working on stuff.
Oh yeah, and every single time you ever tried to seek out my character, they would have been carving into bone, like the entire
I hate
time.
that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because prepping the
Yeah, I've got a
We
lot of
don't have to. We
material.
don't have to go into it for that. We remember. Everyone was there.
for the chat. No, just kidding.
That would have been the knowledge you gathered on the ship. That and the fact that Stumpy somehow controls everything on the ship through series of vines and branches, and you're like, there are roots currently driving the ship while Stumpy is repairing a small break in the hull. Cool.
And pat him on the huge tree arm. Good job, Stumpy.
Ship is well maintained. That and for some odd reason everyone keeps asking for stew for every meal.
It's really,
Really good
good.
stew.
It's
It's so
amazingly good.
good.
Yeah, I-
Oh my.
Oh, sorry, that was Neil talking.
Is there really a difference?
There is.
I mean, Neil's not a lizard.
Not too much.
It's not a lizard.
It's kind of a lizard.
mean,
Back to present times where you're
Right.
now docking on the ship and everyone's kind of
Yes, present times
The-
when we're talking.
the dock hands are kind of looking at you like, why are they not leaving their ship and just standing and talking on the deck?
Now.
looking at us like we're the weird ones. They're looking at
Like-
us.
Like literally like they're just like out on the end with their arms outstretched, like, welcome to the city, let us give you the spiel, while you guys just stand there and talk amongst one another, and it's just getting kind of awkward.
Completely ignoring their like. Love it.
Valia just looks at Nameless and is kind of still, and it's up to you if you end up wanting to stay or not, but I think I'm gonna head out for now then.
Yeah, I could do disguise self for short little adventures, but for the most part, I think I'm okay. Maybe pick up a couple of odd trinkets from me.
What
Maybe anything any materials you want me to do stuff with.
color are you, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, let me just flip that page. I have yellow green skin. I have a giant blue fin on top of my head, and my eyes are orange.
Okay.
I'm
So
also wearing
Finnegan
a
is a
very-
name.
I also have a very deep green robe. On
I'm okay with
top
Finnegan.
of my chest plate, which has a slight reddish orange glow to it.
So you're mostly green.
Oh, and I also have an opal tooth.
So you're mostly green.
Green.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
So Valia looks to Visor and she's just kind of like, "Shall we, Captain?"
We should. Let's disembark.
We can
and try and
discuss
find
our
some
plan as we go.
information.
Yeah,
That's a
Let's
good
go, Mosey.
idea.
And Valia starts to head off the ship.
Hawk follows behind.
Nissan follows as well.
You as you dock, they greet you, welcome you to the city, give you a spiel of how wonderful it is.
Very important question.
That's rude, Mr.
Other than the weird look, other than the awkward look, we obviously couldn't see. Given the nature of some of our party members, are we given any looks?
No,
And Valia already loves the city.
trying to think.
Nissan is suspicious.
Fun fact: Graishon is a little bit more uptight in his appearance this time.
Because like the worst you got what tieflings?
Yeah, I know, it's like commonly stated that a lot of people don't like tieflings, so I was just curious if she was getting any looks.
Short tiefling and a really tall one.
Yeah, tieflings. The worst you got is tieflings and the lizard folk would be like the ones that get strange looks, and in the city, no.
Okay, that was kind of just like I was wondering if it was that type of city.
No, I said like you'd see them like beyond the arches. You'd see a couple of tieflings. Like it's mostly like humans and like half elves, but
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, tieflings aren't turned aside.
I mean, she's used to being discriminated against, so when you're not, she's like, okay.
Yeah, no,
Nissan was
I-
suspicious, but was
Okay
okay
with
with
this.
it.
This is
they-
the arc
they
where you guys lose Valia.
they seem relatively
Yes.
accepting. But yeah, like the two deckhands kind of they give you the spiel. And essentially, they talk long enough for you to see a heavily armored knight essentially walk towards you. It is in he is in it like you don't see any scratches or anything. It is very new armor. And it is like a deep emerald green.
Oh. That's
No, that's
distinctive.
something. No, that's something you don't
That
see every
stands
day.
out.
And
Interesting.
you kind of like in like the very chest piece, you get the feeling that this is like, the insignia for the monarchy. It is a dragon. What is it? Like a not I want like the serpent kind without like the back legs. So just wings,
Yeah.
serpent, and then it seems to be breathing flame. And that's sort of the insignia.
It's a really cool insignia.
And they approach you. And they go, "Welcome to the City of Wonders. Are you here for business or pleasure?"
Hmm.
And you kind of you see that he has like a small clipboard in his hand.
Valia looks to their captain.
Nissan also looks to the captain.
Let it be known that Graishon's really tempted to
Say pleasure.
be like
Steal the
both.
armor.
No,
Both.
he both. He's tempted to say both, but he's gonna refrain because he knows he's not the quote unquote captain.
Giving pleasure is my business.
Hey.
I mean, he's definitely looking at
You
the
right.
flamboyantly dressed person. Well, you couldn't really tell because they have like full mask on.
Yeah, but he is.
Hmm.
Oh well, that ruins my entire questioning that I was about to ask. Do I detect any hint of hostility? Can't
The
really
an-
tell.
The answer is try again later.
Make an insight check.
Instead of magic 8 ball, it's a magic emerald knight.
No, I don't see the difference. What did they bring?
Fun fact: the Nat 18 insight not doing so hot. I should have just gone with passive insight. This is ridiculous.
This is
That's an 11.
Oh,
That is
Yeah. As you
yikes.
stare at the person without a face, you can't quite tell from the body language.
Hmm.
Any, is there anything Roshan could like anything that he could do to help
no.
with that?
what are you gonna do?
I mean, you could give him
With the helmet?
advantage. Like you could help him by giving him advantage.
He's
that'd
gonna
be
do
like
that.
it'd be kind of you both looking at either you can roll or he can roll with advantage. That's essentially how we're gonna do these things. Yeah, you're allowed
He's
2
gonna-
rolls.
Let me.
Do you want to
Something.
give me advantage or do you want to roll yourself?
What's your insight bonus?
I'm not telling you that because I feel like that's cheating. Plus, I technically already said it.
Well, I mean, he's gonna give you bonus.
You've made a good choice. Maybe.
I just
I
picture
mean-
both of them intently squinting.
Yeah.
No,
That's a
no, it's that they're murmuring to each other.
that is a 19.
One is a 19. Their body language is fairly relaxed.
I'm fairly relaxed. Okay.
They're discussing with amongst each other.
He's getting more and more suspicious.
Don't be
Little-
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
God damn it! Mercy just sent me that the other day.
Love it.
I just saw that video for the first time this week.
Anyway. A
No,
little
fairly relaxed.
column A, a little of column B. What is it to you?
I'd
Oh boy.
like to keep track. It doesn't really matter. I was just, curious if you were here for the whole rounding up of dragon things, so I could send you to the proper inn.
There's an inn.
Yes.
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 Takeaway.
Merchants.
All that info. There's an
Right,
inn.
done. Just
Look,
wait,
You
Tom.
kind of see like 2 more emerald green kind of knights kind of start stepping around the corner and walking towards you.
I also like the idea that is like there's an inn. Everybody in the party looks at our captain.
Look,
Really?
we were told they were having a dragon problem. We were not told they were actively recruiting people to
That's
take
true.
care of
That's
the
I
dragon.
know, but
Exactly.
the
That's why
way
we
that-
were
the way that
like, why
played out
did
was
you
great.
mention the inn?
That was too good.
Because my brain is fried from being up at 4 a.m. and it's 11 fucking p.m. Thank you very much.
You know what? I'll allow it. We've all had our dumb moments.
I know I
Some more than
have.
others.
You know that's right.
Mhm.
Love that. That's good.
Now then,
He's like, if you're done giving your captain shit.
Right.
I'm
there's
not
an
even done.
inn.
This is me.
There's quite a few, but
Sorry, we've been on the sea for a while. I didn't know you were looking for help.
so you came here for pleasure. Okay.
We came here to sell our wares. We're merchants. No.
Oh my god, no! These on face palms.
Traveling minstrels.
In that
We're
case,
just
do you have your
merchants.
motion's license on you? We can-
No. Rewind. Byron didn't say Damn it. I can't even make a joke anymore.
So if you're not, what?
What do you
Welcome
mean
to
you're
the
not
city.
merchants?
Don't cause problems. If you're here about the dragons, please go to the Sleeping Princess. That is where we're mainly sending the groups out from.
Nissan kind of raises his hand.
God fucking damn it.
On
Ye-
you.
There's a prancing pony nearby.
Oh.
Yes, little demon in the front row. What's your question?
This is when Nissan forgets he's short. Nissan just goes, "Oh, right." Nissan goes, so, can you tell me more about this dragon stuff? Like, what exactly is happening?
You can get all that information from the inn.
That
I'm
fair.
just here to make sure that everything is accounted for and we know who's entering the city.
Alright, thank you. I look back at, like, our captain. I go, Captain.
Captain, my captain.
Oh, Captain, my captain. I think it would be a good idea for, some of us to go check out the inn for the dragons, and then, the rest of us do whatever else to, get acquainted with the city, just since we're here, we might as well have fun.
You know.
Right.
It's their new thing. Nissan's new thing.
Bison suspiciously eyes Nissan.
Nissan doesn't react.
Don't be suspicious.
No,
I
incredibly
regret my
suspicious.
character being the way they are right now.
Neil's all like, I made an error choice. Can I change character?
No, it's more like technically he could be classified as a merchant, like an actual merchant.
He
So
could.
I'm just like,
He'd
God
be
damn it.
one of the few people that'd be like, yes, here's my merchant's license.
Actually, yes.
Nissan would be like, see?
Everybody-
We are
everybody record
merchants.
scratch.
You guys legitimately could have gotten in as merchants because of him.
And then Oz would pop
If
out,
you would-
see, we are
if you had
merchants, I
wanted
told
to.
you.
And
But
saved
he
a
doesn't
lot
want to
of
go into
suspicion.
cities. He doesn't really want to go into cities that much.
Oh, that's too good.
If he was just like, I'm an artificer, they would have been like, cool, merchants, go.
Mm, yeah.
That's
Free
a
reign, have fun.
Yep.
And
Yes.
if cities are happy with artificers because they do a lot of good work.
That's fair.
Yes, let's make our way to this. Was it Sleeping Princess?
Mhm.
Sleeping
Yes.
princess.
Yes.
Yes.
I hate that
Make
so
our way
much.
to the Sleeping Princess.
It's like dragons and princesses. Go fuck yourself.
Well, at least it's not Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, then we'd probably be hunting beasts.
If there's a black dragon named Maleficent,
Wait,
I'm
why
out.
would we be hunting beasts if it's Sleeping Beauty?
Oh, I was thinking Beauty and the
Wrong
Beast.
movie,
You failed me, Ethan.
You
Why
know.
must you fail me so often?
Often.
Feels good to be back, right?
It really is good
So-
to be back.
Where's
Same.
everybody going?
Nissan is
Oh,
gonna
To the
stay
kitchen.
with the dragons.
To the kitchen.
the kitchen.
While the cats are away, the mice will
like
play.
you would eventually walk through the gates. It's a relatively bustling city. Like you enter, you're in the market square.
There's too many people here.
Like you see the inns, you see the I want to say bars, but that's not the proper term.
Tavern?
Tavern.
Taverns. There we go.
There you go.
I know
Right.
D&D lingo.
See taverns. I mean, most of the time, the tavern is attached to the inn. There's a few that aren't, but in the background you see a large castle. It's made out of like rainbow crystallized structures.
Dear God, we are in the Disney arc.
We sure
Yeah, I
are.
mean, it literally looks like a Disney castle.
Hey, we're in Disneyland, y'all.
And then you would they'd kind of be plastered everywhere. You'd see like flyers talking about the upcoming wedding between the king and the soon to be queen.
Hmm.
And you see a young man in probably late 20s, kind of like 28, relatively young. And then a woman in this sort of like deep emerald green dress, long black hair, tannish skin. She is like probably like a head shorter than he is. And I just kind of smiling. And then you'd see posters talking about the hunt for the missing dragons. And then occasionally you'd see like wanted posters and things like that, but nothing else really stands out to you.
Hmm.
And
It
then like,
seems-
advertisements for the merchants and stuff.
Merchants.
We're merchants. We're not merchants.
As you
But-
are official.
Yes. So currently you're in the market district. You can kind of see where the inns and stuff are. And then you can kind of see because like everything, it's almost like a tiered thing.
Mhm.
So like the main area is your shops, and then above that you'd have your inns, and then above that you kind of it's in a good distance, but you can kind of make out houses, and you'd assume this is where the people live. And then you kind of see the castle in the distance, and then to the left of the castle, you kind of it's this colorful, bright sort of. I wouldn't call it a castle. It's an elegant structure, and it's got a lot of fanfare. And then on the other end, you see another structure.
I
and
want to get my sandwiches
it's
there.
It's
Right?
got
You what?
Never mind.
it's almost like you can and even from this distance you can see chunks of it kind of floating and moving as if they're not entirely attached to the building itself. And these would be your bard school and your wizarding school.
Oh, that's where it is.
Those are they're relatively close to the castle.
Nissan kind of just leans back over to our captain and goes, "What was our mission here again?"
Just for the sake of it, because I don't remember. Spath, how do you say the name that Bison had chosen?
Adamisk?
Adamisk? Okay. I was like
okay.
saying it wrong in my head. Oh my god.
Yep, I was
need to
going with
check.
a Tomsk.
Yeah, me too.
I was like Atmosk.
Yeah, I was thinking Atmos.
It's all good.
So Adamisk, what are you thinking we should do here?
I think,
We should probably check out the inn.
yes, I'm leaning towards the inn, but the city is also very large. And I feel like information of its general position as of late might be interesting as well.
Hmm.
I guess the question then becomes, how do I want to split up?
That's a good
Hmm.
question. I say the mercenaries go with each other, and then, you guys go on as well.
Probably not the best word to use around here.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
We're talking
that.
quietly and closely. It's fine.
Greshan, if I leave you with the
Valia gives him a look when he uses that name.
oh, sorry, my brain.
My brain.
Shank.
Sorry. Shank.
Because that's safer.
If I leave you with the two others, would you be fine keeping them out of trouble?
I look back. Keep me in.
Please do not the Greshon.
Nissan grins.
You're our number one intelligence operative.
You might be our best bet. You're probably our best person to scope out things.
They have a good point.
Waiting for the edgy "I work alone."
Oh, Batman, you forgot a cloak.
I was going to say there's two routes that I can that like he could go, and one would get a very bad reaction, possibly from some people, which would be not when I'm babysitting the little kitties.
No, you said it
And
out
then
loud.
the
That's what you said.
It's
And,
canon.
and the other,
Canon,
the
you
other
said it,
one
it's canon.
is I prefer to work alone in that sense.
Pick one.
That's adorable. Love him.
So he's gonna go ahead and say some of my best work is done when I'm alone.
Fairness.
Well, I guess
Yeah,
that
I would
leaves
have to
me.
agree with Grishon on
Ah,
Shank
Also,
on this.
just so when do you have to leave?
I've still got about an hour.
Okay.
So the question is then, do the rest of us just go to the inn, or do we have 3 groups?
I'm not
I'd be
sure
more,
how I
I'd be more
trust us.
situated for the end.
I guess we should
Splitting that
settle
much.
first before we split up.
No offense to our members, but splitting up seems like a very terrible idea.
It's given our past, yes.
If I can offer some insight, you are correct in that.
Unfortunately, you are correct.
Insight roll, double advantage.
It's a roll, perfect nat 20, no questions asked.
Right.
Look, for this group, I think my natural 18% or passive
Oh,
perception is fine,
100%
or
good,
insight
buddy.
is fine.
100%. When your boy's
I
at
feel
10, oh
everything.
yeah. Oh yeah.
With or without the cat, I don't think you're wrong.
How about we
Hmm.
all head to the inn for now, and we can talk about maybe. And he says this with disdain, splitting up later.
There's a possibility that they might be offering rooms to people who are trying to help, so it may not be the worst first stop.
Nissan grumbles.
Agreed.
And the best stuff in life is free stuff.
This is true.
How the hell do you say the fucking Valia's name again?
Anahales.
Okay. So Grace John basically reiterates what like Valia had said in that like he does think that going to the inn would be a good idea to make like a home base.
Yeah, a base of operations if they give us one.
And Nissan just
Yeah.
goes, I kind of wanted to go there by myself, but that's okay, I guess.
Why is my crew made up of edgy emos?
Valia's just like looking
Those
back
be
at
fair-
magic,
like,
magic fists.
Graishon just head turns and
Not
is
all of
like
them.
to Nissan, to be fair, you still have to earn our trust.
To be fair, you do have a point, unfortunately.
To be fair, you're right. He's like, fuck, you're right.
It's like, you're right, but I don't have
You're
to
right,
like
but
it.
I hate it.
Yep,
Can't
there you
see
go.
it, but I just gave you a look, buddy.
Good.
I mean, come on.
Oz never truly left.
Mm-mm.
Also, did you disguise yourself, Mr. No Name? Or are you
did
still
not
walking
come.
around as a lizard?
I'm
I
on
am
the ship.
still back at the boat.
You
Oh,
never left.
okay.
He did not.
I
depart.
never left.
He
Making
never
some very
even
good
tried
points.
to come with us. I got you.
Uh huh. Well, I had a
Lizard Man's
couple of
like,
things
I
I was
don't
taking
trust
care
it.
of, but you guys don't know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Aizamodu.
And besides, having a place to stay, we could at least tell him what's going on. Our friend back at the ship.
Yes, we'll have to convince him to come off sooner or later.
I mean, probably.
We will, but I feel like that might become that might be an easier task when we have information ourselves.
Yes.
Right.
Okay then, to the inn.
To the
Is it,
sleeping princess.
Is it obvious which inn we're going to, or are we gonna have to ask?
I mean, they're well labeled.
Yeah, you're gonna be
it's not
heading
gonna
to the
have a hard
Winking
time.
Fever.
It's got neon.
Neon signs and everything, it's all pink.
Like blinking lights.
Yes.
It's
No, no,
Nissan's
no.
brother, Neon.
That's the other district. You're in the sophisticated This is where adventurers come to this church. If you want the red light district, that's a few over.
Oh boy.
What are the
Like I said,
Emerald
the
District?
winking-
Emerald
That
Light
one, that
District.
one you may have to ask for. You know, that one doesn't look good on a city.
Hey, that's that underground.
Doesn't look good, but every
That's,
city has one.
that's the underground.
Hey, we in Germany.
Okay, how? God, who's the biggest among you?
And I assume it's
rabbit.
Cabbage.
Now cabbage.
It would be cabbage.
Well, Cabbage
currently.
is the tallest.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, she's not.
And
I mean,
currently,
right now.
yes.
Of the people that are
Currently?
currently with the group.
Yeah, currently yes, but
You have no
overall-
say, Neil. You're not
Overall,
you're not
yeah,
in the land.
overall, I know who the biggest is.
You're
You're
the,
on the
yeah,
boat.
you're the biggest and tallest.
Yup. I'm
He's a
Chunk.
thick boy.
Gave this title to you.
Can you play drums on your belly? Oh, does your tail slap the ground for a rhythmic beat?
Can you go to the rhythm of the pop stars?
This would be called. God damn it, Arian.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Subaru!
Oh God. Okay,
Oh my
you guys
God.
make your way to the inn.
She has to get her
Um,
stupid out of the way since she has to leave.
About
Yes.
once you're about to get to the inn,
hmm
Yeah.
you see a group kind of leaving and kind of walking past. I need the right die. Okay. So, as they're leaving, they all three of them have cloaks on, hoods up. One of them shoulder checks. Mr. Fancy Pants. My brain turned off for
Bison?
like 2 seconds.
I,
Yes,
I
that
can
one.
just imagine him getting the full pat down.
I love it.
Sir.
Just checking all of his mini pockets. And his
5
hat.
hours later.
Right.
So I've been shoulder checked.
Yes.
Mhm.
How buff does this man look?
He's about. I mean, he's probably about 5'8". It's like a lean muscle, same as you.
Okay. And how hard does he shoulder check me? Is it
Well,
like is this like very intentional?
oh yeah, like it's definitely intentional. Like, and it's like as you approach the door, they're leaving the sleeping princess. The door opens, like you're like maybe like a few feet away, and he just kind of like it's not like a hard hit, but it's definitely like a got close enough to you to make sure they hit you sort of situation.
And he doesn't seem armored, does he?
No, the only thing you really see is this like half shawl sort of situation.
You
So
know
like
what
you
to
can see
do.
his chest.
Fight.
Wait.
Can I attempt to grapple?
Oh.
What?
Let's go.
Go for it.
Neil's all
Not,
like, fuck.
not what I expected, but hey, it works.
Let's
Make sure I
go.
got the right grapple check here.
This is... You know what? We're gonna try something with this. This is gonna be funny if this works.
Grab him by the
Oh,
pinky.
Shit. What is his?
I have forgotten how to grapple.
Sure.
1 second.
It's simple. You aim for the pinky.
When in doubt, pinky out.
out.
Pose dex checks.
I was like, how did you know I was gonna say that? And I'm like, I said it the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Attack action. Would I consider it an unarmed strike in that case?
Yes. Consider it an attack.
So that would be a
He's
22.
22.
Which pinky?
Okay,
Oh,
you-
my.
You actually beat him.
Oh.
So as soon as this man hip checks me, or
Shoulder
yeah,
check.
shoulder checks. Sorry, Visine like instantly like kind of turns his hand, grabs his wrist, and just like in one fluid motion just grapples him into submission. Like in a
Like, are
standing
you
grapple.
taking him down, or are you
Nope,
just
nope,
kind of
It's a
holding him?
standing grapple.
Ooh.
So this man, I have him. I'm trying to think of how this, because Visine would kind of spin, so I'd be behind him with left arm would be holding him against me. Not quite like holding his throat, but like just high enough on the chest that if I need to adjust to like kind of choke him out, I can.
Okay.
That wasn't very.
So you just
I didn't even see him do that. That's crazy.
I'm assuming a 22 hits you.
22. Yes,
Oh.
that would hit.
Why doesn't any of us have Sentinel? God dang it.
I do.
Oh, you do?
He does have Sentinel, but
But this is just a bar fight.
kind of.
Aw.
Yeah,
You're
Sentinel
close
wouldn't be
enough
much
to the
easier.
bar that I classify it as.
Actually, in this instance, because you would have got the first grapple off either way.
Yeah,
Do
what
another
is the-
dex v dex for me.
Dex v Dex.
Yeah.
I forgot. Do I add modifier for this?
No, it's Dex.
No, you don't. You don't add modifier.
Wait, Dex.
It would be 19.
19. Okay, he reverses the grapple.
He
Oh.
reverses the grapple.
He
Damn.
reverses the grapple and puts you to the ground.
Now that's funny.
Maybe you need to watch where you're going.
Can I attempt to reverse the grapple again?
These are
for
kind.
Reverse, reverse.
Is it another Dex check?
Yep.
At what
Dex
point
v
does it just
Dex.
become a blur on the ground?
Yeah. Like everyone else is kind of watching. Even his friends are just kind of like,
Wait,
I
I
need
need,
to
I need,
become,
I need
like,
to make sure I
fucking
clarify. 'Cause
Taz.
I asked if I add any modifiers. I had +3 to Dex. Am I supposed to add that to my last roll?
yes.
Okay, so that should have been a 22.
20. He still beat you.
Okay, I just wanted to make
Ooh.
sure. This one's
Yes.
a 15. This one's
Doesn't
a 15.
matter. He rolled a nat 20, and I know for a fact his dex is higher than yours.
Yeah.
So yeah, you tried to break out, and he just slams you back into the ground. And he goes, "Why don't you cool off, little man?"
Say that again, because you got really fucking.
Why don't you cool off, little man?
Okay.
We didn't you bum it down.
I can admit when I've been beaten. I'll cool off.
Nissan raises an eyebrow. Well, that was interesting.
And their features are pretty much undiscernible because of their cloaks.
And he just kind of like he's still just like holding Visine to the ground. He goes, "It's no fun when they don't fight back."
Hmm.
Valia smirks.
And he lets you
Nissan
go.
grins.
Grayshawn raises an eyebrow.
You know, I kind of like this city already.
And as he lets you go, and he starts dusting himself off, and then he pulls back his hood. Well, actually, this would probably happen before he pulls back his hood. Like he lets you go, dusts himself off, and then all of a sudden you just see this metalled glove grab him by the shoulder and just slam him to the ground.
I really like this city now.
Wait.
And then
Where's the metal glove coming from?
And then you see as
Oh,
this is happening, you kind of look and you see this female figure just kind of bowed in front of you, and she goes, "I'm so sorry. Sometimes he can't keep his hands to himself.
I like her.
Go, lady.
From downtown.
It's the best place we have ever been to. Change my mind.
Bison stands up and dusts himself off. It's fine, though he does seem to have an issue
With
noticing-
authority? Yes.
Yes. I appreciate the assistance, though.
I appreciate you for not putting a dagger in his chest. That would have ended very badly for everyone here.
We're not here to harm anybody, but I mean, I think we have the right to defend ourselves.
Nissan
when
kind of
attacked.
looks to the side.
And may I ask, why are you guys here?
Sorry, we were told this was where they were gathering people for dealing with the dragon problem.
Yes. Yep. Yep. We were actually just on our way out to go look for them. I guess I'm sorry. Have fun. Hopefully you catch a bunch of them. Okay, bye.
Insight check.
Insight check.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
first off,
Insight
does the passive
check.
18 insight give me any insight into this situation?
Yeah.
What
like,
that would be
is there
insight.
anything-
Insight.
This episode is called
Uh,
Insight. How many times can we say that word in a
Passive-
single?
If
Actually,
If
no.
anything,
Your
what about
passive would not
23?
in this situation?
oh, not 23, 19. All right, let me.
She just she just seems
yeah.
nervous but passive.
I wouldn't have
Like a-
gotten much better.
Like
I
a
rolled a
perpetual
19.
state of nervousness.
Yeah, just this is an awkward situation where her friend just pinned one of your guys' friends to the ground in a show of manhood.
And we kind of outnumber them.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, and you kind of outnumber them.
It's okay. I'm
But
just trying to
to put it in
construct a new
perspective, you-
crack
you
home.
have-
Don't
you
worry
have-
about it. Everything's gonna be fine.
You have the muscle man. You have this relatively small woman. She probably stands about like 4'10".
Seems
I was gonna say
retarded.
the way you're talking for her implied made me think she was short.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Describe her outfit.
That's,
Oh, yeah.
that
Like
was,
her appearance.
like
Yeah, what you
so-
looking like?
so the man kind of wears like half shawl sort of situation with a hood, so you can see his chest, and then he's kind of got like loose fitting pants, no shoes. The woman is dressed a lot nicer. So it's kind of this like colorful kind of hood, and like the only outstanding feature is like on her hands you see like metal gauntlets. And then
Do the gauntlets look familiar to me?
Yeah, I was gonna say if there's anything that like might stand out as like insignia or anything like that.
no, like they're essentially just like what you'd expect from like a heavy plate mail set.
I was mainly
just-
curious
just-
if they were like gauntlets of ogre power.
Yeah, that
No.
would have been sick.
No, nothing magical. They're just gauntlets. And then the other figure appears to be that of a I'd probably put it like a preteen size. So like a young girl
Okay.
who's kind of dressed relatively like nothing that's like oh my god super nice, but like relatively nice.
So
Okay.
they don't look they don't look like the oldest bunch.
No, they look relatively young. Like I said, you can't really see their faces,
Mhm.
but no, they like the little you can see. They're like probably mid 20s at most.
Yeah, sounds like, huh? Finally someone shorter than me.
Are you sure about that?
I am 100% taller than this girl.
Person corrects posture.
Sounds like you're trying to compensate for something, buddy.
I have nothing to compensate for a tall man.
Right.
Nissan doesn't understand.
But yeah, she just kind of like is backing away and bowing.
Graishon bows as well, like not like to the extent like he does, kind of like that little like head thing.
Head nod.
I should say she's backing away, bowing while dragging the man.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like it's very much like he's trying to get up and continue this brawl, but she's not letting him.
Well, we all know who the leader of that group is.
Like the mom dragging away her son.
Yep. That's what I was thinking.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
The little girl's like attached to her at the hip.
Love it.
Well, I
Be
feel like
careful
that-
out there.
Yep, you guys too.
Mm.
That's her favorite.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, bye.
I feel like we'll see them again.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I
a
was just thinking.
possibility.
That was rather odd.
I kind of already like the city.
As you've stated.
And I'll say it again, thank you very much.
How much gold
Yeah,
did
welcome.
Ryzen have on him, by the way?
There it is.
Oh, yes.
Make yourself
Bison
stolen.
apparently has a lot of gold on him.
Bad.
Would Graishon have noticed
sense.
that?
Probably. You wouldn't have noticed him grabbing it. You would have noticed that his gold pouch was missing as they were leaving.
Do I lose all the gold?
Anything he would have kept in the gold pouch.
Okay. I just lost almost 3k gold.
How did you have that much?
You gave me that much. I don't remember what you gave me that much for, but you gave me
Yeah,
that
we
much.
got paid.
We all have
yeah,
3K.
you did get paid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, from the fighting arena.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
that's where you got it.
No, but Bison didn't get that money.
Really?
Bison was in there.
I could
The
have sworn.
fighting arena?
Yeah, I got
Oh, okay.
paid.
Yeah.
I got paid for that.
Yeah, the only ones that weren't were Cabbage and a
Krishan.
Yeah.
We were
Cabbage
getting-
and Krishan.
So, here, I'll just send you an image, Fluff.
Just
That way you know how much
just
I actually-
understand. Currently, you do not have that money.
Yeah.
Oh. So they
Would
were
like
thieves.
since
huh?
Graishon noticed this, would he be able to like tell Bison at some point that his money got stolen?
Like very smug like.
Mhm.
I mean, I feel like it would have been a discussion as they were leaving.
Yeah. Like he would have pointed it out.
So I have had it informed that I have lost my gold, is what I'm
Yes.
basing.
Yes.
Yes.
Like it
Mhm.
would have been like a thing like that was odd, but like as you're brushing yourself, finishing brushing yourself, you're like, ah shit.
Nissan just goes, and now I fully understand why Oz really doesn't like kids.
I'm
Oh,
going
no,
after them.
Let's get our shall we get our information first? If they're hunting, if they're after the dragons too, we should cross paths at some point.
Mm.
But what if they're...
We'll get the money back.
Okay.
To be fair,
There is a-
Captain, I was so ready to go with you.
Here's our options. You can go and potentially take
No,
someone
no,
with you and
you're
leave
right.
us to get the information.
You're right.
You also have a Garshan who could probably easily track them.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going in my head.
I was gonna say Graishon is just
tracking-
gonna fucking stealth and track them.
just I got
Great
this.
time's already
An
gone.
invisible
Yeah.
lizard, probably hard. Tracking 3 children, probably not that hard.
I
wouldn't
think
call
my
them
favorite
children.
part about this is based on what Aryan has just said. Is we're like, okay, maybe we should get Greshon to. He's gone.
And
Sorry, I should
Okay,
probably
go on.
explain what's actually going to happen here. So you guys are like, we probably shouldn't. Visor no way putting up a mind link with Rashad is saying, yeah, go get him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo.
He's gonna stealthily track them and try and he's thinking of
He's
sleight
thinking
of
of a
handing
number.
this shit.
Yeah, Grishon's stealthing is essentially them casting invisibility.
Basically.
Yeah.
Too good.
Okay.
So that's a
Um,
27 for stealth, by the way, if I needed
Exactly my point.
Bingo.
Let me look at do. I need to look at this one.
Holy shit! I reached full stupidity.
Oh
What?
no.
Why?
I messaged someone psst, 4 minutes ago. They just responded to me psst, with a question mark. I'm like, holy shit! I forgot I just sent you this.
I feel.
To be fair,
Indeed,
it's not as
maximum
dumb,
stupid.
Blaze. It's not as dumb as me forgetting the word marinated and then like proceeding to say juicy chicken. So
You really are
Nice.
one with Shay.
You really are. It's hilarious.
He called.
So
He called.
then-
He forgot the word skin one time, and for DeviantArt journal skin, he called it journal flesh. He called lamps sun houses.
It's a goddamn gift.
Write that down. Write that down.
So
I love
make
her
me
work. So good.
make me 3 survival checks.
Oh.
okay.
This would be so you can track them. Whether or not you're able to follow them through the city.
18.
You lose them immediately.
Okay, and then make me another stealth
17?
check. And then
Oh,
so 3 stealth, 3 survival.
Okay, so
So
the
18,
18,
18
17,
27 and 18.
Yeah, 27 and 18 was like the in
first-
the
first
order stealth and then survival.
Yep.
And then 17 and 28. 28 being the stealth.
Really?
Yep.
You
Who
don't
would've
say.
guessed?
Huh. Go figure.
Jesus fucking Christ. 19 survival, and that is a nat 20 on stealth.
Okay.
Jesus.
Well, you don't know is you lost them already, so.
No,
Jesus.
you would follow them to like they leave the city. So you're able to follow them through the city. That'd be the first 2 rolls. And you're pretty sure they never saw you.
Hmm.
And then they seem to leave the city, and they kind of you watch them walk into like a small kind of hollowed out cliff face. It's like a small like if you hadn't been following them, you would not have seen this. It's like there was brush and like trees, and like the only reason you know this entrance is here is because you saw them walk.
Okay. Like, do they look like they're setting up camp, or?
All you saw was them walk into this cave, essentially, from you following them.
Yeah, you haven't gone in the cave.
No, you saw them go into the cave.
Like, so like at some point, like how closely would he have been following them?
I mean, you would assume you would probably kept a little bit of distance, just because they just robbed you, so they're probably on edge.
Mm.
So you would have known this, so you would have kept a decent amount of distance just to make sure they didn't see you, and then a little bit more, especially once they left the city, being as you'd be the only person following them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would not be able to maintain stealth in any way, following them like through an open area.
I'm thinking he would have gone. He would have at least gone up to the entrance. are like scattered around and then like gone up to the entrance, like as stealthily as he could, and kind of just like peeked in.
Okay. And it's like what you would have seen is like it's relatively dark. It goes for about 30 feet, and then you kind of see a light, like turns, and like you can see like a very soft light in the distance.
Mm.
Revolution.
You also hear a dog in the
Alright,
background, apparently.
Yes.
Is he like he's not able to see like he can see them, right?
Not currently, no. Like I said, it has a slight turn to it. So
Okay.
like it like you know where they're at. They're definitely in there. Like you saw them walk in here, but you can't currently see them.
Okay. He's gonna take a moment to check for traps. Because he knows better than to just immediately go
Let's
in.
go.
Okay.
So that would be investigation, right?
Yep.
19.
You're back.
Yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah. 19.
Um.
Yeah. You would see that like just at the entrance is like a small like net type trap. If you were to step into it, you would have, been grabbed by your ankle and yanked up. Sort of
Even before they're
situation.
all kobolds.
Does
hilarious.
it cover the entire entrance?
I mean, it's just a rope that was sitting like directly in front of the entrance.
Okay, so it's one of those things where he could just, step over it.
Yep. Other than that, you see a couple of like rough like magic runes kind of inscribed from what you can see. Just on the other side of the trap too. You're not sure what they do, being as you're not. I don't think you're proficient in Arcana.
I doubt it. No, he's not.
Then yeah, you're not sure what they do, but you would guess it's not fun.
Yeah. Something's telling me he's not going to get in. He's gonna kind of just case the entrance a little bit, and like he's not gonna go in, but he's gonna just like watch.
So you're just gonna like sit and watch for now.
For a bit, yeah. Like he's gonna see if like they try and come out, or if this is like because he doesn't know that like if it's like a pathway to some other place extended for like further on, or if it's like an actual just like cave that they're camping in.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like,
he's gonna.
How long are you waiting? The question.
For a little bit, but then he's gonna reconvene. Like he's gonna go back.
What
to
is
the
a
party.
little bit? Are you waiting for like an hour, 2 days, a week?
See, the idiot in me kind of wants to say like a few hours to like a day, just to see if like they're actually like fucking like staying in there.
You build a
But-
house.
Oh
Build
god,
a
she's
house.
Jack.
Raise a family.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Family of squirrels.
And they never come out.
Pass on the legacy to your grandchildren.
Jesus
watch
Christ, what
this cave.
grandchildren?
One day we will retrieve the fortune that was stolen. Some idiot was carrying 3,000 gold on him.
But Dad,
I have
that's nothing nowadays.
I have
No.
a head where to put it.
With
No,
inflation,
you
that
could have
matters
just left it on the
nothing these
ship.
days.
I don't think any of us did.
No,
No,
carrying
mine is
you guys
not.
are carrying around literal fortunes that could fund an empire.
Yeah.
Mine is not all on me.
Mine is definitely
There's
all
also
on me.
there's a secondary reason why my character is still on the ship.
You could have
This
kept
is
it.
one of the reasons. Where do I store my stuff?
Fair.
Which
That's
reminds me,
funny.
I need to check
Huh.
something real quick.
How long are you waiting? This is what I need to know.
Shit ass.
Generations.
Because this could go either way. Like, because he's done long missions, he's done short missions.
The question is he willing to wait a super long time, or would he just go, they went to this cave, I know where they are, reconvene with the group, let them know, sort of thing? Or would he sit there
Alright,
and
so
literally wait?
He's gonna wait an hour, and then he's gonna make his stealthily make his way back, as just to make sure that he's not being watched or followed or anything like that. And then he's gonna reconvene with the party.
Okay, like, how far away from the entrance are you waiting?
I mean, I, as a player, am not knowledgeable in these kinds of things, so
Like, are you waiting like a good distance away, like a spy level distance of just kind of keep an eye from like a hilltop sort of situation?
essentially, yeah, like within
you-
reason to his sight.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
I just
he's,
didn't know if
he's
you had to wait
What's
until
your
like,
elven eyes see?
I didn't know if you're waiting to ambush them or waiting.
No,
just to
he
watch.
probably could sleight of hand that shit, but yeah.
If it's
Okay.
still on them.
So you wait an hour. We will get back to that. What is everyone else doing?
Going into the inn, I guess.
Back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Everyone else is going into the inn, or are you waiting for Gashan to come back with knowledge?
I feel
That
like
is
we
a
would just go
lot
back
of
into the
weight
inn.
you just got off of you.
I'm gonna say it's now canon that I keep it on me, kind of like Goku wears his weighted suit of clothes.
Shut up.
Oh my gosh.
This just in, Bison is ripped as fuck.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he is a monk.
I mean,
Punk is
yeah,
also
like,
carrying 3,000 worth of gold coins this month. Put that
I mean,
out there.
he is a monk, yeah,
It
but
probably-
is
it
he the
honestly
kind of
probably
monk
would have been
to?
in platinum, but yeah.
yeah, most of that
Yeah.
would have been in platinum.
Yeah, like would he be the kind of monk to
Still.
be bulked or toned? That's the
toned.
question.
It was.
Toned.
Sophie said he was toned earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he's a monk. He's toned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's toned. He's slim. He's slim and toned. How do you think he can snake around people and grapple them?
But
And then
what-
get your
what
ass
is-
grappled.
What is everyone doing?
Going into the
I
inn.
feel like we're going into the
Yeah,
inn.
Is everyone
my
going into the inn? I just need to know this.
Yes.
Well, no,
Yes.
I'm actually continuing with my intricate artwork.
Oh my god.
You know, sprucing the place up.
God dang it.
Other than the nameless lizard man who is currently holding up all the armed people because they know you're on the boat, but they have to wait for you to get off the boat.
Hilarious.
But okay, yes,
Yeah,
They're gonna
in
be
the
so
end.
upset at the end of the day when he just doesn't get off.
Yup. It's gonna be the next day.
But yeah, you enter the inn. It's a good size. You hear talking and just kind of people. Most people at the table are kind of looking over maps, trying to plan things out. As you walk in, you see multiple bartenders, kind of serving drinks. And you see one man kind of just in this table at the center. He's surrounded with paperwork, and he seems to be just kind of as people come in, he's kind of handing them the information and letting them know what's going on. He's an older gentleman, probably like late 50s. Rather gaunt. Definitely does not look like a fighter of any sort. He has brown hair that is mostly graying. Yeah. Assuming you approach the man.
We approach the man.
We
I
definitely approach the
man. Sorry, I shouldn't talk for my crew. I approach the man.
He approaches the man.
Hawk approaches.
Oh, more adventurous. How may I help you? You here for the dragon thing?
Nissan
Thing.
blinks.
Yes.
Even he's not sure.
You seem a little nervous, man. You okay?
Oh, it's not. It's better busy. There's a lot of people here. Look. I'm usually just a tax collector. This is not my normal thing.
I see.
Well, what can you tell us about this dragon issue that you're having?
Well, from what I understand, so we killed the main dragon because the demands were too high, and yeah, and the lady was not happy, and now we're hunting the children.
Say the lady wasn't happy?
Yeah, yes, the soon to be queen. She felt we were giving too much to the dragon.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant she was unhappy because they killed the dragon. Okay, gotcha.
Oh no. No, it was.
Let's see what's happening here.
What exactly were the dragons asking for?
It's a lot of demands of sacrifices, actually. Quite odd.
Was this a new demand?
I mean, it's a demand that's been coming for the past few, but the past decade. Before that, it was mostly just people of knowledge, sharing of stories, stuff like that. But over the past about 10 years, there's been demands of gold and gems and human sacrifices, and it's been quite odd. We're starting to get to our wits' end because they grow more and more every year. But the lady, the new queen, soon to be queen, I don't really know what to call her. She's put a stop to it, and for that we're grateful. But apparently the dragon had children, so we are gathering groups to hunt them down, being as we lost a large portion of our army, and the soon-to-be queen lost most of hers. We just don't have the resources anymore.
That seems to make sense.
Yeah.
I see.
So, yes. And he kind of thumbs through the papers. If you would all just fill out this sheet with your group name and members and where we should send the money when and if you bring us back a dragon, we are asking that they brought back alive to, guarantee that they are there. But if they're dead, there's not much we can really do at that point. But if you could bring them back alive, that's probably for the best. Hopefully you know how to capture a dragon.
Nissan thinks about it for a second and then grins.
I feel like we can manage.
We'll figure something out.
I mean, we're good at killing things. I don't know about capturing.
I mean, it doesn't have to be alive, right?
We would like it alive, but we also understand they're very dangerous creatures, even the little ones. So as long as they're taken care of, we're not going to argue.
So you just want us to kill, I mean, capture, deal with as many of these remaining dragons as possible?
Yes, we're not actually quite sure how many remain. No one has brought one back yet, so we haven't been able to confirm how many. We're just pretty sure they're out there.
Have the people you sent out returned from going to hunt these dragons? Or capture them, I guess.
No.
Not at all, actually.
Not a single one.
For the most part, yes.
Ah. But they
I
aren't
mean-
successful.
Yeah, I mean, capturing dragons is a long and tedious work.
You telling me they couldn't kill the dragon?
Well, to be fair, they're not all trying to kill them.
Hmm.
I mean, none of them have seen them. I mean, have you ever tracked a dragon? Do you think they're mystical creatures? They're not that hard. Easy. Tracking is not good.
Hmm.
Is there any information on where they might be hiding out?
We're pretty sure they're in the woods.
It's something.
Okay.
Start.
then.
Nissan wants to, can I roll an insight check?
That was all good.
Go for it.
Insight, there it is.
I'm sorry, I just have to chime in because I know Grishon's not there, but I was gonna say someone other than Grishon and Bison doing an insight check. Huh.
We never have to because you're doing it.
I just want to say,
Exactly.
never ask me to do insight ever again because I rolled a 2.
Jesus.
I rolled a
Awful
flat 2. I have no bonuses to that.
He is very suspicious. You being a demon, you're suspicious of everyone.
I mean, exactly. That's why I rolled insight check.
Bison will do his own insight check.
Right.
So you better.
I switched dice for this, so let's see if there's any better. That is 20.
Let's
I mean, he just seems like a frazzled man that
Okay.
isn't quite sure what's going on. He was put in charge of this.
He doesn't know why.
He doesn't know why exactly.
Why am I even here right now? This isn't even my job.
I'm a farmer.
Right? I'm a farm boy.
No, he's a tax collector.
There you go.
Yeah.
Are you giving rooms at this inn for those who are hunting the dragons?
No?
You're all fucking useless to me.
I'm sorry. You don't have to hunt the dragons.
How are you gonna have an inn and then not have rooms for the people?
He kind of looks around. Have you seen how many people are here? If we provided rooms for everyone, especially no one fucking bringing anything back, we would go bankrupt.
Well, how much
Make
for
them-
rooms?
Depends on where you want to stay.
The idea was here.
Oh, this place is full.
Fair enough.
How much would it be to kick somebody out of their room?
That's not how.
That's not how that works.
Shh.
You'd
How
have
many
to
would it
ask
kick?
the owner? I guess. I don't know. I have my own house. How would I know the price of a room in?
How much house?
How much is it?
How much is
Depends
The
on
better
where you
question,
want to
How
buy
much is
the
your house?
And this is
it-
why we
it
love
in the realm
cabbage.
of 3,000 gold because I had that.
At least
I
3,000
have
gold.
that.
We all have that right now.
No, we do not.
Some of us.
Almost. Anyway,
If you guys have that much money, why are you even here? And
merchants.
how have you been paying your taxes?
Listen, that's not the point. The point is,
Okay, back
Where-
on track.
where can we
Is there
actually-
a tavern or an inn that is vacant right now that has some space that you know of?
I mean, probably between the 32 that exist here, could probably find one. Depends on what kind of environment you're looking for. Kind of like
Oh.
looks over the group and then goes, "You all seem like a rough and tumbled group. Try the Red Baron."
the Red Baron.
Red Baron. We'll check that out.
Sure.
It's not the fanciest of places, but good food, good drink.
Oh. Sorry.
Neil had a moment
okay?
there.
No, apparently I had too much food in my system and I needed to make space. Let's just put it like that.
That's the safest way you
so-
could have ever said that.
Yeah, no, it was, man, it was bad. It was bad.
Man, oh.
Oof.
Big ol' oof.
Well,
So,
then,
yeah,
we shall,
last thing I remember is you just started talking to the man.
well, we shall fill this out then and be on our way.
Yep.
Right.
Excellent. Good luck.
Oh, so now I know as much as that character knows.
Didn't know you were gone, so.
You didn't miss much.
You missed us being stupid.
Just for a
Well.
little bit.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm sorry, you missed them being stupid.
Listen.
I'm sorry.
I did my best.
Cause it's like, don't rope me in with these two.
He's mostly just kind of looking at you like, why are people here with that much money doing anything
I
of
was, they're
any
like,
sort?
everyone's like, we all have 3,000 gold. I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't.
To be fair, I didn't say that in character.
Well-
I was out of character.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't want to say that in character, but I think it's canon now that I did, so it's just whatever anymore.
I don't remember if it was supposed to be in
Oh.
character or not, so it is
I don't
now.
think any of you have been stupid enough to say we have that much money on.
Yeah, no, there's no
No.
way.
That'd be like,
We are
what?
carrying around a
Don't worry about this
fortune.
briefcase that has $1 million in it.
Places down briefcase.
We
Listen.
all that most of us are carrying.
It's almost like we've
Hey.
already been robbed.
Hmm.
With all
Don't
these
worry, it's
people
not
that
a
have
million.
that
It's
have
2 million.
swords and knives and such, and that could just group up and be like, hey, we don't have to fucking hunt these dragons.
Ignore my weighted vest made completely out of bags of gold.
Mm.
I have transferred all my 3,000 gold into copper.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I
Right
think
now
that's
it's
the
very-
equivalent of me getting a $20 note or $19 back in fucking $1 coins. That was annoying as hell.
I've been in that situation where they
It's
gave me
worse
back
than that.
in
It would
exact
be like
change in
essentially
coins.
it would have been like he got robbed, but it's because he had like 5 servants with him that were all pushing wheelbarrows full of money.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
at this
And
point, all I
it
can
was
think
just
is
we just somehow missed the fact that these guys knocked them out and just stole the wheelbarrows as they're leaving with each with a wheelbarrow full of coins.
Look,
Yeah,
in my
I
head, all
once-
I'm
I
thinking
once
right
thought-
now is you made a character based on Iroh from Avatar. Nah, you made a character based on Goku from Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
Yeah, you really did.
Love
Well,
What's
why did
money?
you go
That's my
Stone
weighted
Soul in that case?
clothes.
We've already discovered you're anime embodied.
We have
Between-
Edge, and now we have
between
anime.
Sasuke
It
and
wasn't meant to be, and the Sasuke. No, there's no Sasuke.
Not you. He meant the group.
Oh,
Mhm, we have a
Okay.
Sasuke.
no. He's entirely Sasuke with his magic mask.
Yeah, okay.
magic mask.
Magic Miffle.
Magic mask.
Technically, because we didn't go through with the curse or anything. Anyway,
I technically don't think
What's
I
that
even
make
have
the
that
lizard
mask
then?
yet.
you have it at that level. I thought. Anyway,
I think
yes.
that's cool.
So you fill out the paperwork.
Oh no, you're right. I got this. Anyway, sorry.
Turn it back into the shoveled man. What are you doing next?
Looking for an inn, I guess.
I guess
Yep.
we head to the Red Baron, wherever that is.
Yeah, we'll go find an inn.
You eventually, I mean, you pass by multiple places. Like some look super high fancy. Some you're kind of like, oh, this is definitely like, you know, sailor's place. This is definitely like a place where the merchants like to hang out, sort of thing. So you're more than welcome to find a different inn. But from what you can tell, like the Red Baron is essentially just kind of like a place where, like, you know, people that are passing through, mostly like adventurers and stuff, go. So it's like it's a cozy place, you know. It's like the truck stop of inns.
It's Hawk's kind of place. Hawk likes it there.
Nissan
I
just
will be
goes,
right back.
now that is something we're probably more
Inns are
likely
relatively cheap, good food, large
Mm.
portions.
for sure.
They find good food. I've been to several of those truck stops.
I mean, we're not throwing
I
up.
mean, there's a Roadhouse, there's Steakhouse, and then there's, you know, an actual sit-down restaurant.
I feel like it's like steakhouse. I'm picturing.
Now I want steak.
I have steak. That's
As
what
you
I was
should. You
eating.
should always want
I
steak.
hate.
Steak.
That's what I
can't
was
mouth
using to
steak
take
right
in
now.
butter with.
Without butter.
Anyway,
The sigh from the
This
DM.
is crucial information. Sorry.
Is there anything anyone's doing immediately within the hour before Sean returns?
Yes, I think I have finally finished up all of my preparations.
Are you coming off the
So,
boat?
Wait, what time is it now? It's like 45 minutes have passed or something. Like, what's the time schedule for one day left?
Yeah, we can say
now?
that relatively so.
Okay.
Like it's however long you would have taken.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it probably would have taken 45, 50-ish minutes.
Okay.
So I would be done roughly about now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where they went though, but I can infer that they would probably head to like a pub or an inn.
I
So
said
I-
you'd get the same spiel that they would have gotten, which would have led you to the sleeping princess.
Yeah, and I would probably just say like, "Oh yeah, I'm with them," not really give any details about anything.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just kind of nod and smile, kind of a thing. Just keep going.
Yep. Though you do notice, which is like odd for you, the when you do step out to talk to the guard knight, he's very polite.
Yeah, I
To
was about
you.
to say like, this point he would notice that the atmosphere in reaction to him is super chill, which is appreciative but curious.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, at that point it would not like do any major movements or gestures at all to like do any spell casting of any kind. And just kind of like plod along and not be suspicious.
So like
Don't
you'd
be
you'd make
suspicious.
you'd make it to the inn probably.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'd make it to the inn. Is anyone else doing anything within that? Like I'd probably say like half hour, doing the paperwork and stuff, and walking and.
No.
Oh yeah.
Probably
By the way, girl is accompanying me.
Hey,
Ooh.
Okay.
little
If-
robot protector.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like the
Physical
yeah, you
defender
get like
accompanying me.
you'd mostly
Yeah.
get like a couple of like odd stares. Children kind of like pointing because they're children, but outside of that, like no one approaches you or says anything about it. But yep. So an hour.
Part. I would like to point out that part of the preparations include a paint job for girl.
Yeah.
She now has a several like white striations marring the metal exterior. Kind of more or less a kind of tiger stripe pattern.
Okay.
Yeah, just for visual reference.
Very cool.
Okay.
So that's going to be a silver and white Steel Defender now.
Very cool.
So, yeah, after an hour, I probably like I said, I'd probably say like an hour 15 because Garshawn would probably go back to Sleeping Princess and then get redirected. But
Yeah. Because I was gonna say like he will go back to where he last knew them.
yeah,
Or where they were, I should
they're,
say.
as long as they went to the Red Baron, they're fairly easy to find. So
Would he? Okay, so like I know he's like coming back like an hour later. Would he cross paths with the Lizard Man?
Probably. Like you would see the tail end of him.
Okay.
Yeah, like he would honestly with you coming back. Yeah, you'd probably get there as he was leaving.
Okay.
That's probably how that timing would work.
Because I kind of want to have Gresham ask him something.
The Lizard Man will notice you and call out, "Oh, hey, Throat Cutter, where you been? I thought you were with the rest of them."
Hey.
Business came up, unfortunately. So I have a question. I see you're good at making things.
I am.
Would you be able to make me a bone flute?
A bone flute, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
Yes.
All right, I think I can get that done. I managed to set aside some of the other bone pieces, so yeah. Unless you have your own bone that you would prefer to be crafted.
I'm sorry. Give me a second.
Yeah, I realized what we said. I realized what I said.
We are
I am
talking
not
about a
redacting
bone
anything.
flute here.
I am not taking back what I said.
This is not what you're thinking. You will understand at some point. Okay. Yeah, just a regular bone flute.
Any engravings or any such thing? We're walking, by the way.
Yeah, this is like while we're walking.
And we're walking, and we're walking.
And we're walking.
Are you familiar with elven designs?
A tad. Not overly much, mind. But yeah, a tad.
So maybe a few little carvings here and there.
All right.
Something to remind me of home.
We'll discuss in detail later.
Yes, of course. And he's just like chuckling to himself. Ow.
That was
That's what you
genuine.
get.
Well, no, because my jaw is still kind of healing, so
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It adds
Was good.
internal Dryshawn.
yeah, pretty much.
And your way back to the inn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh hey, they've returned.
Gresham scratches his head again. It's like his universal symbol of fucking mind link me, bitch.
Huh? Vazen? Buddy.
Back you alive?
Sorry, what? I was spacing out.
Gresham scratches his head to kind of like signal a link.
Get in my head.
Oh,
Welcome back.
Yes.
Oh!
Yeah.
I fucking love that. It has to be canon now that's what we must do. Okay, so he like tells Weizen exactly where he saw them go, and he warns about like possible traps and whatnot. Like he basically tells him everything that he saw.
So I know that they're thieves that live in a cave. Got it.
Dragon.
Yes.
Okay.
They have both physical and magical traps.
Yes.
Does it seem like it's worth going after them?
I mean, it's your money.
What is money? Anyway, I'll have
I'm
to
back.
think on this.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Bone
for-
flute.
Nice.
Moving on. What are you guys doing?
So,
we ended
who
up getting a
cares
room
to
then?
inform me exactly what's the lowdown with all these? Well, this whole town actually.
Right,
Well,
welcome.
as far as I
We're
know
actually
so
like
far, it
very
just
deep into
seems
our
like
campaign. So
They're really
unfortunately,
up in a tizzy about these dragons.
there's a lot of
seems
information
like
you probably very much have
They
missed.
almost brought
I
it
do
upon
have VODs up,
themselves. It's kinda hard to
highlights
figure out.
for my past D&D
I feel like there's
streams.
more to this story. than
So
we're
feel
getting.
free to watch all of those if you want to catch
Alright.
up and everything. But
Out of curiosity, are you the only one at the ship? or is
yeah,
everyone covered?
we're very deep into our campaign right now.
King with.
I don't
So,
think
yeah.
we're at the
Uh,
ship.
You guys are at
But
the inn.
hopefully you
That'd be
enjoy
key
though.
to us.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully you can
Okay.
enjoy and
I
relax
would-
and have fun with me.
I wasn't sure where we were.
You
Yeah,
missed
no.
a funny conversation.
Bone flute.
Everyone,
Bone flute.
you're at the inn, discussing what's going on. What are we doing?
Are we just out in the open or are we in a room?
I assumed we had
I
not gotten a
assumed we
room
picked a
yet because I
table.
don't remember doing that.
But I feel
Yeah,
like
we
we're at
haven't
like the
gotten a room
bar
yet.
You're
or
probably
the table.
meeting in a room.
Okay.
I said you guys have been there for probably.
Oh, so we do have a room and everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure because that we weren't in the open. Yeah, the mention of the lady caught my attention.
Yeah.
What lady is
Lady.
The soon to be queen seemed to be the one to get everything in
They're
motion.
usually like the starting ones were like
Really
around 4 hours.
More than
But now they're
obvious
like
one around
maybe 2 or 3 hours.
Something tells me something
It
bad
depends.
happened to the last leader.
We usually start
Oh,
around like
there's a king
8
already, and
8:30
he seemed-
p.m. PT
So we saw all this stuff around like
and
like
end around
noon, I guess.
like sometimes 11 or 12.
Okay. Like,
Sometimes
I don't know
10:30.
if
I'm
anything
trying to-
bad happened or not.
How do
It all
I
depends.
switch the place? 'Cause everyone's breaking up for me.
Oh really?
Bop, 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 bop.
Well then.
Bop,
It could be
bop,
just
bop,
a
bop.
thing on Fluffy's end because everyone sounds normal for me.
Yeah.
Same. In fact, I actually had to turn Fluffy down.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
sounded very.
I had Fluffy at 200%, and that shit
Same.
blasted my ears.
And now they're at 99.
I'm also currently holding my mic to my mouth.
That would
so-
explain.
I mean, you were good for me this morning.
Yeah. I said my
For sure.
mic is a lot
I
closer.
appreciate that.
normally.
I appreciate you.
Easier.
Yeah.
But it's hard to say if anything happened.
If you haven't already, feel free to
Could
follow.
just be that there wasn't a queen before.
We do. I do other things other than D&D. I do Genshin,
Well, maybe
Genshin
the
Impact.
scene doesn't really
I do
like the scaly.
Destiny
friends.
2, Valorant.
Well, from
All
what
that.
we have been told, they can't say I necessarily blame them. Apparently, the dragons were asking for human sacrifices.
Yeah, that's the more interesting part.
From
Seems
Well-
odd that they would just start demanding human sacrifices, but they did say
Yeah.
it started almost a decade ago.
not only
know,
that, it did
something-
sound like the demands were just increasing more and more. It's possible that they got tired.
For
of what they
sure,
were
for
being given
sure.
Already.
Oh, you are nice, for sure.
Possible.
Well,
In case I
really
forgot to
think
thank you,
about it,
thank you very
dragons
much.
are very, very old, so typically they usually have their patterns and stuff. So, what happened 10 years ago that caused this sudden increase?
That's what
in-
my thought is.
Yeah.
What was the cause of this?
Right.
Why these sudden we want more.
Yeah.
Oh,
And at an increasing pace, as you said?
it
Yes.
sounded like it. It just sounded like they just kept asking for more. They said initially they just wanted, what was it? People of knowledge?
For sure, for sure.
Yes,
Once again, thank you
people of
very much.
knowledge
I'll have
and
to
information.
thank Don again later.
Then it went from jewels to other things.
Yeah, it went from a trading of stories. So essentially, you get the feeling that people would go up there, they talk to the dragon.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
Just kind of
It was that
share
one stream where
knowledge
people were
about how
asking
this
about
city
like the
works.
Rustabo and official was good and all that. Yeah, I remember.
At this point,
Thank you for
at this
coming
point,
back.
like you see the
Once
Lizardman's
again, I
face,
appreciate you.
which has normally been completely blank, kind of scrunch up a little bit. It's the most expression you've ever seen him make.
Oh no, that's a new
Alright.
face.
This
Ah,
doesn't feel right.
You felt it too, huh?
The part that feels the most concerning to me is actually what they specifically requested. They asked us not to kill the dragons,
Yeah, that was.
but to bring them back
Yeah,
alive.
Okay.
That was
Alright.
that.
very
That's-
interesting.
That ain't right. If they were
Okay.
trying to get rid of him in the first place, that would be totally understandable. But to bring him back alive, and on top of that, saying that all these people of a certain knowledge level are disappearing, nah, something else is going on. I don't think it's the dragons. I do think we still need to find the dragons, though, so they can probably give us a more complete picture.
Agreed.
I agree.
Dragons
wanna
are
know more
supposed to
about
be
this new-
intelligent, right?
I want to know more about
Very
this new
much so.
queen as well.
Probably more so than a lot of
Mhm.
us in this room.
Well, I
So-
think there's one thing we have to do though, and I think we have to maintain the part.
Oh, we're still going after the dragons. Or just going after them a different way.
I don't agreed, but I don't think we need to we really don't need to let other people know our true intentions.
Of course not.
No, as far as everyone else knows, we're just like everyone else. We're hunting them.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
So, what's the current capture rate?
Then there isn't any.
Seems like a resulting 0%.
Not only
Anyone
is no one
particularly close?
capturing them, they aren't finding.
Which means they're
Yeah.
well hidden.
Either that or they just aren't here. Like,
Not have any location? Do they not have like a
First things
location of
first.
where they might be?
We need
All
to
we
know
know
what
is
kind of a dragon
the
we're
forest.
dealing with. As far as I know, there are different types of dragons. I do not know what kinds. So, we need to get more info.
another possibility could be that the queen or the higher ups or the monarchs may not exactly be telling the truth to their own people.
They never are. So,
Are you implying that there aren't any dragons left?
For
Either that
well,
or-
well,
either that or
uh,
they're just actually not here. As in,
They
they
could've
never
already
came
left.
or left already.
too many uncertainties.
We need more information regardless.
Yeah. I suggest we start with what kind of a dragons we're dealing with. I mean, that's in itself not very suspicious.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder if
I
the
mean-
townspeople actually know what kind of dragons they're dealing with.
Other than apparently young, which could mean anything.
Wait, what do you
Hmm.
mean young?
They
We were just
refer to
told-
it as the dragon's kid. They're referring to it as the kids of the dragon that had been taken care of.
Wait, if they're the kids, what happened to the
Wait,
parent?
Oh, did we not share that part?
No.
That's out of character.
Yeah, that you did not.
Oh,
I came in halfway.
You're fair.
okay,
You're
that's fair.
fine.
From my
Okay.
understanding was, as the demands became more, the lady decided enough was enough, and they slayed the dragon. Which I'm not that familiar with them, but that's a feat in its own right.
okay, we need to establish some sort of chronology around this. When exactly was this dragon slain? When exactly were the kids being hunted? And when were the demands for all these things being hiked up?
From what I can gather, about a decade ago, they started asking for sacrifices, or at least that's what we've been told.
All right.
I don't know when the dragon was slain, but it seems afterwards they started going after the kids.
Hmm.
I imagine it was based on this. I don't think it was that long ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, after you topple something so monumental, be pretty quick on the action for all the other stuff.
Hmm.
Assuming there's any truth to it, I can't say it doesn't make sense, but
Right.
So, where will we go for more information? Is there a library or an archive of some kind?
I mean, they do have that wizard school.
I don't. That makes sense, but I also feel like if that information was, if we were able to get information like that, I don't feel like
Yeah.
outsiders would be able to. I feel like there might be a limit to what we can get.
Well, then, we're gonna have to be more careful with how we acquire said information.
And then everyone looks to Groshan.
Huh?
It's funny because Arian's messaging me, so like she's not really listening.
Yep, I hear the typing.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I had to finish typing something real quick. So catch me up on what was being
fine.
said.
We're
'Cause I
talking
also-
about
I'm
getting,
like-
Yeah, we're
getting
talking
information.
about getting information stealthily.
Yeah.
Everybody in the party
okay.
turns towards Greshon.
Trying to break into a high wizard school.
I believe in the rogue.
Party is smart.
To be fair, we
Okay.
didn't say that.
Yes.
I
We
kind
said-
I kind of figured this would be OOC just joking about the fact that Greshon's like the fucking information
Yeah.
gatherer.
To be fair, just to give you context, we're talking about like trying to get information, trying to figure out the
Chronology.
chronological stance on its points of everything, and then just trying to find out what information we can about this because it's not adding up.
Yeah, because we're
If see if
fairly
stuff is
certain
true.
as like adventurers, there's a limit to what we can gain. So we need to use alternative methods for gathering information.
I think you might have been onto something though in terms of finding the dragons for information.
Perhaps.
Like if when we encounter them, because I'm fairly certain we're gonna at some point.
Assuming
We
they're
just
still,
need to
they
make
are
sure
around.
that they are in a state, to talk.
And they're not like crazed and feral and trying to hurt everything they see.
True, true.
If they're aware
But
that
I'm
people are
talking
hunting
more
them,
along
there's
the
a chance
lines
they might
of
attack us
dead.
on sight anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either we're incapacitated and unable to speak, or they are.
Well, if
Either
they're
one is a bad
intelligent
situation.
enough to talk, maybe those who can speak a language similar to theirs.
Oh, that's always been in the back of my mind. Don't you worry.
And he kind of just glances over at Valia, assuming that she can talk Draconic for some dumbass reason.
Well, I was just like, that is not my forte.
What?
Don't look over here either. That's not mine.
Anyone else?
You're seriously not gonna look at the lizard man for
Now we know
speaking
you speak
direct
Draconic,
language.
man.
Okay, just if that's what I'm picking up on here, then what are you doing?
Hey, you don't have a name yet, do you?
I don't need one, honestly.
Oh,
You can call me
boy.
whatever you like.
Finnegan.
Sure.
Everyone loves to
Well.
hold his hand.
Is this canon? Is this what we're calling him?
That's the guy Sean is at least.
Yep.
Anybody
Just-
oppose?
Just so y'all are completely aware, mostly what my ilk prefer to call each other is a descriptor of what they're capable of or what they usually do. Someone who is very good at hiding might be called green in the Draconic language because of how their scales might be blending in with the foliage.
So
And
To be
other
fair,
such
you have
similar things.
fins, my friend. You have fins.
Finn.
I kind of rake a hand through it, and it is glorious.
Exactly.
I love it. I love this
Wait,
guy
what?
so
What's
much.
the color of his eyes again?
Huh? Orange.
Orange.
Yeah.
Orange eye.
I've
I am
pushed past when
a
I have to be here. Oh, when I have to
6 foot
go, I should
tall-
say. So I gotta disappear.
Yeah, I'm a 6'8" lizard man with a fin that brings me up to 7'2".
Yeah,
I'm
Aren't we
210 pounds.
aren't we about hitting our time limit anyway?
We are, anyways. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have
I mean, I
orange
can
eyes.
try and push it another
yellow
30,
skin.
but
There. Yeah, I think we're good because we're still in the room, still collecting our brains
Yep.
together.
Depending on where you guys go.
I was about to say because I feel like now we have like a path we want to sort of take this now.
Exactly. Yeah, and we actually have like objectives.
Right.
So next time we can come back with exactly what each of us wants to do.
Yeah.
Just remember, next week we won't have a Garshawn.
yeah, next
don't-
next week is Halloween, and like my family are doing like this lunch dinner thing. So
I am currently not sure if I will be available, but I will let you know as I know.
So we could do like a ookie spooky one shot.
We could.
I'm having the Oopie Spooky next Saturday though.
I
I'm
mean,
doing the
it's gonna
Call
be
of
on a
Cthulhu,
Friday for you guys. So
Yeah. I have a Call of Cthulhu game on Saturday, so I'm like, ooh, it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be good.
yeah. So is this where we're ending it? Because I didn't
Yes.
like
Seems like a
Okay.
good
Yeah,
spot
we
to
can-
me.
we can
I
just
feel like
call
we
it
should.
there.
Yeah.
This is good. Well, I ended a
double
little
thumbs up.
bit
Keep me
early.
updated on what happens next week. If it's actual story progression.
Dragon kills
because-
us all.
In the end, we're all dead.
I don't think Dragon.
You are the only survivor.
Also, train of thought, the kids of the dragons. Bye.
I'm gonna be real. I thought that very early on
Mhm.
Yeah, same.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
that the kids that stole the money from us are dragons.
Yeah.
Very mad by my poor insight check.
Low key. What'd you say, Wendy?
Oh, I said they stole money. They went into a cave. That's like
Hmm.
I
Stole money.
All
Or
dragons
better
live in
yet, they got
caves.
really scared when we mentioned, hey, we're hunting the dragons.
Yeah, they got all
Yeah,
extra
that's-
awkward and everything.
Although to be fair, I thought they got awkward just because they took the money of it.
I mean that too.
oh
but-
yeah, yeah. I mean the awkwardness was also.
Yeah, I was
part
like,
of it.
there's a lot of we don't know, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
why I
excited,
wanted
though.
the insight check overall, was because I was like, there's something funny about this.
Yeah.
There's a lot
very.
funny.
This is good though. I'm excited.
Getting good.
Oh yeah.
Got a lot of paths you could take.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not taking the most straightforward one because Cyberman's like suspicious.
Yep. Everybody's suspicious. Everybody's
Everyone's
sus.
sus right now.
Yep.
Everyone's sus. Thank you.
There's a lot going on. There's a new queen.
Soon to be queen.
Soon to be queen. Queen in
Soon to
waiting.
be queen. Yeah. Queen in waiting.
She's Andy.
The city of
I'm
rainbows.
sad I didn't say more of your names. Hold on, can
Rita.
I just go through them real quick?
Do it.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, Gryshon is known as Throat Cutter.
Okay.
Valia is known as Nun or Sister.
Fair.
Misan is known as Devil.
Haha, yeah.
Fair.
Cabbage is Enigma.
Allowed.
I like it.
Fair.
I love it.
Oz is Weak One.
Okay, hold on now. Wait.
Hawk
I like how Oz
is,
and Eason are different.
Hawk
Yes.
is Tin Man.
Tin Man.
Ooh.
I can live with that.
Alice is Rose. Ew is Morsel. And then there's several for Bison.
Yes.
One of them is Luffy.
That
One
is
of them is Luffy. I'm
They're
gonna
the
let this
pirates.
happen organically.
Yes.
I have like 3 different lines on a piece of paper for you. When everyone else has like half a line.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there for the night.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Muting. It was a really good one.
Mm.
All right, chat. My first day back into streaming, and we have a really solid session for D&D. For those that don't know and may be new, I am Oteno, also known for my YouTube channel, Soto Entertainment. I have all my past streams up on there, and even like little videos, like with the TWAB for Destiny 2, and I have League of Legends videos. I have other gaming videos like Final Fantasy VII Remake. I have Kingdom Hearts 3 on there, Genshin Impact, a whole lot of Destiny stuff. Got my D&D stuff on there too, Valorant, whole bunch, Halo, all kinds, just all kinds. My Twitter is at SotoEntertainM1. Follow me there for any updates or when I'm going live. And of course, if you haven't already, follow here at twitch.tv/Oteno. That way you can see when I'm streaming next. Click on my name, you will see, and then click schedule, you will see my schedule. At least my current schedule for the remainder of the month up until Beyond Light comes out, which is November 10th. Once November 10th happens, that first week is going to be purely all Destiny 2 or Beyond Lights. The week afterwards is going to be heavily Destiny 2 based, but not majorly. Me and my clan are going to be attempting the world's first race on November 21st for Beyond Lights. After that, I will have a new schedule that revolves around multiple streams on multiple days, so stay tuned for any of that. I have some things in the works, so yeah, also for that first week of Beyond Light, I do have some plans and interviews planned with some of my clanmates and going over new stuff and how things feel in the game now, since a lot of things are changing. So yeah. But for Genshin Impact, I will be doing that on Tuesdays for the current time. At least until Beyond Light comes out. Wednesday is Valorant. Mondays are usually Halo 3 or Halo currently. Thursdays are TWAB readings or just talks. Fridays of course are D&D, and then tomorrow is usually raiding, but there might be no stream tomorrow because me and my clan were having a meeting about the raid and stuff like that for Beyond Lights. So yeah, I love you all very much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you wonderful people next time. Goodbye, chat.